do this all the time. I forget to get rid of that stupid fucking video. All right, welcome, gentlemen, to a UFC 309 Fight Companion, brought to you by Cageside Press. I'm Eddie Law. We'll be joined soon by Mr. Brett Cagle, one of our newest additions to the team. If you were watching here a second ago, you witnessed the arrival of the 45th and now 47th president of the United States, Donald Trump. Brought in his entire posse to Madison Square Garden. I think I saw RFK. I saw that one dude that screams a lot at the internet. He's like a former cop, but he just yells a lot at the camera. I don't know. I've only seen like 2 or 3 of his clips, and I'm like, I'm good. I get what you're saying. I get you selling. It's all good. I got it. But like, it's just, you can't be yelling and screaming at me and expect me to like listen to your shit. So, do your thing. But either way, 45 or 47, I guess, is in the building now. Dana White in the building now. I think RFK was with him, a handful of other people, whatever. And we got pay-per-view coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Pay-per-view fights on deck. Coming off a pretty solid, what do you call it? Prelim card, undercard, whatever you want to call it. Ooh, okay, got some collabs here. 1 second, folks. Mr. Jake Noker in the building. Got us video of Donald Trump's entrance to Madison Square Garden. Catch that at Cageside Press and at Jake Noker on Instagram. And yeah, so let's go ahead and look at what we have so far as we wait for Mr. Brett Cagle to join us. Let me go ahead and show you guys what happened tonight so far. That's not the one I'm looking for. Let's go ahead and break the fourth wall. Why not? First fight of the night. The Mota was a decision victory over Veronica Hardy. Mora was just way too big, much bigger. Honestly, she's the one that came up. She came up a division. So the fact that she was that much bigger than Hardy was wild. You imagine that girl trying to make 115? No wonder she missed weight last time. But solid performance. Didn't really look like she was going for a finish, but first fight at 125. Didn't really know what to expect, and she looked good overall. Then Oben Elliott with a nasty knockout of Bazil Hafez. First of all, Elliott was already on his way to decision victory, and he still went for it, so that was pretty cool. So my favorite thing about him is that he said they made fun of him because he had the body of so-and-so and the head of Bo Nickal. He said that at the last card, I think in Manchester, so that was pretty funny. Then Ramiz Brahimaj with the knockout of Mickey Gall to the point where Mickey Gall fought that fight I think he knew it was over. He probably thought he knew he was fighting for his job, and he just didn't seem like he didn't. So is what it is. So Ramirez gets his knockout victory. Then Marcin Tybura TKO victory. I just realized I screwed that graphic up. Damn. All right. Marcin Tybura with the TKO victory over Jonathan Deniz. What did he do? He did nasty elbows, and honestly, it was a normal Tybura fight. Nothing super exciting, but finished it with a knockout due to a TKO due to a nasty elbow. Great stoppage there because Deniz gets up and he's clearly wobbled, and the doctor was like, "No, I saw you wobbled. You're good. You're done." So that was good stoppage by the doctor. David Anabas unanimous decision victory over Roberto Romero. Romero came out firing, looking for that finish early, and he even dropped on number once, I think, but can't remember. Either he dropped on Nama or he tripped him. I can't remember. But either way, Onama gets a big victory, and big things up for him. And Jim Miller jumps the Gilly, Dustin Poirier, and gets his. I think he takes the lead in submission finishes at 155. So that was pretty cool. Although Charles Oliveira gets the chance to do it here in the co-main event here in a couple fights, so we'll see if he's able to meet the task. And tie Jim Miller again. The executives keep going back and forth. Then, of course, his last fight, Marcus McGee with decision victory over Jonathan Martinez. It was Marcus McGee's it was just a great, dominant, honestly, in my opinion, dominant performance up until the third round. And then third round, Martinez hurt him with a leg kick. He repeatedly kicked the shit out of his legs. Now, the one thing you need to know about Martinez, he has nasty kicks, right? I think everyone knows that. McGee knew that. He still ate a bunch of them. And, he said to survive the third round and pulled it off. So I don't know why Martinez didn't back up and keep going with the kicks, but is what it is. And then, of course, I'll get you the video Mr. Jake Noker put up. This is 47 coming into the arena, saying what's up to Joe Rogan, John Anik, DC, and all them. So, yeah, there you go. All right, let's go ahead and get you back to that USC page as we have Joe Rogan talking about, I don't know what, but his eyes are huge right now. First fight on the pay-per-view. What do we got? What's going on? Anyway, first fight on the pay-per-view is as I answer some things from my teammates real quick. There we go. All right. First fight on the pay-per-view is Ruffy. Mauricio Ruffy against James Llontop. This fight was supposed to be a 155 fight. Then they put it at 165 because James was having trouble making weight, and he still missed weight by a pound. No, by a pound and pound 0.2, something like that. When you do a catch weight fight, there is no allowance. That's how it's been. So there was no allowance for 165. He came in 166.2. What are you gonna do? Why did they put it at 180? He didn't come in at 180. That's fucking weird. Anyway. So yeah, it's a catch weight fight, and he still didn't make it. But Ruffy was like, no, I want to fight. So he took the fight. Other fights coming up here on this card. Viviane Araújo coming in to take on Karine Silva. Viviane, we are expecting their first, her and her wife expecting the first child. I think she's like 8 months in that did in vitro IVF. For anyone that doesn't know what in vitro is, did IVF, and expecting the first child. I'm assuming here in about a month or less. So congrats to them. But she's going to come in on fire, looking for a finisher Karine Silva, who is on a tear herself. So Bo Nickal coming in with his undefeated record, 6-0, taking on Paul Craig, 17-8-1. Both men very strong in their respective arts, but it just seems like something's got to give here, right? Bo Nickal's gonna take him down, take control, and Paul Craig's gonna be throwing up triangles, all kinds of stuff, and it's to be seen if he's able to catch Bo Nickal or something. I think he could. I think the experience is there, but I want to put money on it. I say that much. Bo Nickal's, he hasn't shown that. I would say this is the biggest test he's had in his career, but he hasn't shown too many holes in his game so far. I mean, some sure in the stand-up for sure, but maybe not so much in the ground. Coming event, Charles Oliveira against Michael Chandler, fighting for both of them, saying they're fighting for a title shot. Let's see if it's true. There's a lot of guys lining up to fight Islam Makhachev. First guy up is going to be Arman Sarukian, so those guys got to line up behind that dude. But plenty of 155ers ready to step in against Islam Makhachev. And Oliveira's already fought him. Chandler hasn't, I don't think, right? Michael Chandler. Let's see. Topology. Shout out Topology. It was my go-to. I used to go to Shirt Dog all the time, but they get shit wrong sometimes. Has not fought Islam. So hasn't fought Islam Makhachev. I'd be interested, honestly, as much as he probably doesn't deserve the shot right now, and he probably, if he beats Oliveira, maybe. But he should. I wouldn't mind seeing that matchup, to be honest with y'all. So, and of course, main event, Jon Jones, Stipe Miocic. The one thing I'll say about this fight, right, and I'll say it again here when break comes in. The one thing I'll say about this fight is that we didn't see Jon Jones at heavyweight very much. What was that fight? Lasted a minute and change, 2 minutes and change, whatever it was. It was a very short fight. We didn't really see the real heavyweight Jon Jones. Now, if you look at him physically now and the last fight physically, he looks stronger now. So it might not matter, but this is heavyweight. It's a different division. I want to see if Stipe Miocic has something for him. We'll see if Jon Jones. To me, this is Jon Jones' first real heavyweight fight. I think because I don't think he's going to be able to finish Stipe in the first round. So I think we'll be able to see a little bit more Jon Jones at heavyweight, see how hard he hits, the power, all kinds of stuff, and then we'll go from there. So it's legit, man. This is going to be a lot of fun. As always, I'm working graphics with CageSidePress.com. Cageside Press on everything: Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, everything. Hit us up, say what's up, say hi, leave a comment, whatever you want. Thumbs up is always appreciated. We appreciate the hell out of you guys' support, you guys watching. We're live currently on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch. So, and for some reason the Twitter or the X streams have been not doing that great. So if you're watching on that and those die, just go to our YouTube at Cageside Press on YouTube, and it'll be the only live video on there. And then on that you can comment, like whatever. I put comments up on the screen and everything when you guys want to discuss stuff and everything like that. So Frankie Edgar in the house. Jelly Roll in the house. Who else we got? RFK. Oh, forget RFK. The guy behind him, Tyler. What's his name? The Bussin' with the Boys. The guy from the former offensive tackle. RFK's not even sure the camera's on. 45's on there. Elon, for some reason's there. That smelly fuck is there. What's his name? Kid Rock. Kid Rock looks like he smells like cigarettes and like old shitty beer at all times. But and his full support for the president, of course, is going to be there. So good for him. All right, showing the Ruffy highlights here as we get ready for the first fight on pay-per-view. Let me get back on that here. Oh man, Ruffy's a tough guy because a lot of guys don't want to fight him. Let's go ahead and look at his past few fights here, especially in the UFC. Here we go. I think James bit off a lot more than he could chew on this one, honestly. First missed weight and then, whatever. So, all right. So, yeah, he's had one fight in the UFC. That's right. He got that Malarkey fight, and he messed him up in the first round, and nobody wants to fight him. He's a fun, dynamic type of striker. A lot of fun. And he gets Llontop, who doesn't mind a scrap. So, see how that goes. A guy from, I think he's Peruvian. So, yeah, he calls him Goku. That's what it is. Oh, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Mr. Brett Cagle to the show. How you doing, man?
What's going on, Eddie? How we doing tonight?
Chilling, man. Just catching the people up on everything, and wow, it's kind of fucked up.
What
Sorry, so you know how like Donald Trump walked in right now, and he brought in like his entire crew, like everybody's there, like RFK and
Elon.
Elon's there. The one that makes me laugh every time because I make fun of him and I've been making fun of Kid Rock since the day he came out with music. Okay, I don't give a fuck. That guy looks like he smells like ass, beer, and like shitty chewing tobacco.
He's
like
the king of the trailer park.
Exactly. He just looks like he stinks. Right? It has nothing to do with political opinion or anybody else's. I could give a shit about anyone's political opinion, but that guy just looks like he smells like asshole. So I make fun of.
You a fan of any of his music?
No. When that first song that came in, Bach with a Bach, came out when I was in high school, so I'm old. But I was like early on in high school, and it came out. I was like, my name is Kid, and like it came out, and it kept going. I'm like, I'm not feeling this at all, mind you, dude. So I came from a school. I got in trouble at one school, so I got kicked out. But I ended up at I went from like all Mexican black kid school to like an all white school, right? And those are the guys that put me onto like rock, like heavy metal, shit like that. Yeah. Those are the assholes that showed me Kid Rock. And I'm like, yo, listen to this shit. Like, yeah, don't you get hyped? And I'm like, hell no. Give me Metallica. Metallica got me hyped. This is garbage. Like, and so I don't care what anyone says. Hey, you guys could look back at any Instagram or any video I've ever put up or any opinion I ever put up on Twitter. You will never find me saying anything good about Kid Rock because he has sucked from day one. Okay. But like the rest of that crew's there. But Chris Brennan, if you don't recognize, I mean, you might recognize the name Chris Brennan, but
yeah,
you don't recognize the name Chris Brennan. Yeah, Lucas Brennan's dad. He goes, hope they don't drop and he puts like a pop emoji, like a firework. You get my drift?
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Hope they don't drop on MSG. Literally all the important bigwigs are there. I think JD is the only one that stayed home that was probably smart.
Oh, my God.
Ain't no one doing nothing. Chill out, Chris.
Oh, my God.
Chill out, Mr. Brennan. Ain't no one doing a damn thing, bro. Y'all tripping. Like trip.
There are a lot of important people there, though.
Oh, 100%, right? But nah, dude, can you imagine someone actually did that? Everyone's been bullshitting about civil war for like this entire lead up to the election. That would do it. That might do it. So let's not get crazy here, folks. All right, like, it ain't that serious. All right.
First fight coming up. We think James has a chance in this one.
No.
Yeah.
You?
No, I don't. He's never been finished by knockout. Mauricio's never had a submission win of his own. So
yeah,
I think they're going to have two guys here stand and trade. It's going to be some fireworks. So I think the better striker will win. I think it's Mauricio, but maybe it'll be a little more competitive than odds makers are giving it credit for.
The only reason I don't think it's going to be that competitive, and I think it's going to be Ruffy. You saw what he did against Malarkey. He came out on fire. Yeah. We weren't surprised. We were a little shocked the way he came out, like, and so. I think his dynamic strike, but I think the weight cut's going to be a big deal for James because the fight was supposed to be a 55 fight. They pushed it to 65. Like, all right, cool. He missed weight then, right? Can you imagine how shitty that weight cut really was? So I think he's going to come in. And mind you, when a guy, and this is just my opinion, you tell me what you think. And I've had to cut weight myself. I've never missed weight, luckily, in the fight that I had. But I never missed weight, but I know what it feels like to have to recover for the next day. And like the later your fight is, the better, because you have longer to hydrate. You don't have you get more fluid in your brain. So when you get cracked, you don't your brain's not just bouncing on bone, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so that's a big deal. So it depends on how much he's able to recover from the weight cut until now, which what he's like. If that happened at 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m., it's what almost 12 hours later. Like, he might be fully recovered. We'll see.
Yep, it'll be interesting. I was kind of surprised when they came out with this card that this one was, still going to stay on the main card. Who was the original opponent for Huffy? James is filling in here, wasn't he?
James is filling. James is. I'm pretty sure. Let me get you that name real quick. I'm pretty sure it's on here. Charlie Campbell. Campbell.
That'd have been a decent fight.
And Charlie. What happened to Charlie? He got hurt, right?
Yeah, he's been looking good after that knockout loss that he had.
Yeah,
on the Contender Series.
Well, I mean, he got that knockout loss, and then he went and got he went right into I think days later he went into like 2 weeks later he went into a grappling match at Fury Pro. He won that, and then he did he fought at SCFFC. He won that, and then he came back and then he came into the UFC, right? So he got knocked down Contender, came in short notice against Reyes, not obviously not heavyweight, not Dominic, Alex Reyes.
Yeah,
he gets that knockout, and then goes back to grappling, and then fights Trevor Peek, beats him, and he's just like, all right, cool, yeah, I'll fight Mauricio Ruffy, and then unfortunately gets more than
that Trevor Peek performance was big, and then Chris Duncan's done some good things himself too, so that wasn't that bad of a loss either.
Yeah, 100%. No, for somebody that's coming in pretty new to the UFC, Charlie's had a run into a lot of good guys. Chris Duncan he last fought in Manchester, right? Chris Duncan?
Yeah, he fought at Schmooze, I believe, in the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
And then I believe he fought in London, yeah.
He fought in London. He fought in Paris.
You're right, yep.
I think it's Paris because I want to say that was the why I remember that one? Because Moicano and Brendan Allen. Brendan Allen was the one that got on Instagram and started talking about these guys are dirty. The French commission is dirty. And Dana's like, no, that's what happens. That shit was funny. So you got Ruffy in this one?
Yeah, definitely.
Me too.
What about the top three fights, the main ones that people are here to watch?
All right. While Bruce Buffer does the introduction for Ruffy and Llontop here, I'll give you a co-main event. I got Charlie Olives. I'm a big Charlie Olives fan. Should have never lost a fight. I'll tell you a story about how he lost the belt after. I mean, we all know how he lost the belt, but I'll tell you exactly what happened because I was actually there for that. But I like that guy. I like who's the third fight? Shit. Bo Nickal.
I think that one. Bo might have to stand and trade with Paul. Paul's been slept a couple times. It's probably a path to victory for Bo. But if he takes it to the ground, I feel like he's making it a 50-50 fight with Craig's jiu-jitsu down there. So
you don't want to do that
if it hits a fourth.
Yeah, you don't want to give Paul a chance to throw triangles and shit on you when
One thing I was thinking about with Craig too, he's got kind of the most inconsistent carear that I've seen. He beats fighters that are so elite, like Jamal Hill and Ankalaev, and then he goes and loses to guys like Volkan Oezdemir and some other people that maybe he shouldn't have lost to at middleweight as well. But he's.
Yeah, I want to say he's talked about that, right?
Yeah.
Like the other guy, some kind of not mental health.
I'd be surprised if somebody didn't ask him about it at the media this week.
If he wins tonight, I'll text Jake Noga, who's there for Cageside Press. I'll text him to ask about that. So yes. All right, Brett. Was this announcement, Ruffy? Who's your favorite? What was your favorite performance so far tonight?
I think Marcus McGee looked pretty good. Jonathan Martinez didn't get it done there at the end. He had a chance with the leg kicks, but Marcus McGee, I was telling my friends, I thought that Martinez might be a live dog in that one. Yeah. The three fighters that Marcus McGee had beaten, Journey Newsome, and the other two guys, Gaston Bolaños, I wasn't really impressed with a lot of those guys. They're kind of like 8-4 fighters, 9-3 fighters. Couple of them aren't in the promotion still. So I thought Marcus McGee picked up the biggest win of his career. I thought that was impressive. And there's a couple other good performances as well. Some knockouts early. Oban Elliott, I liked his performance over Basil Hafez.
That was nice.
Yeah, it was.
All right, here we go. Round one.
Yep.
Here we go. Wide ass stance for Ruffy here.
Yeah, he is.
Super wide here. So Llontop, no wonder he started throwing leg kicks there.
James
Ruffy's always
throwing
been really
leg kicks, darting in and out.
Well, Ruffy's always been pretty good at getting in and out, like you were saying. Like he's good at getting in and out and avoiding leg kicks, like at least at the start. We'll see. Llontop looking a little soft here.
He is. His body does kind of.
Mm-hmm. He's never been like, cut and shit, but like still.
Mm-hmm.
Ruffy looks like he's about to explode. He's like a spring that's just coiled.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Loaded up on the back foot.
Yep. James better not fuck around and go southpaw. He'll get body kicked so hard. Jab to the body from Ruffy. Then a calf kick. I think I got checked though.
James leaping left hook, kind of slow there.
Yeah, he's hesitating. He's hesitating a lot here. He goes with his own little body kick. Oh, nice jab from Ruffy. James didn't even see it coming. I want to see a flying knee right here. Come on now.
Exchange jabs there. Good jab from James there. Head to the body.
Come on, Ruffy. Another leg kick for Ruffy.
I'll tell you what, though, big right hand from Ruffy, big miss.
Yep.
The gym that Ruffy's been training at, Fighting Nerds, they've just been on top of it this year. They're probably in the contention for camp of the year.
I mean, they're top two for sure. Who's the other one?
Longo got Marab, and
Yeah.
all just kind of making a push at bantamweight. They're looking good.
Yeah. Honestly, I think the Fighting Nerds would have a good shot at taking that whenever the Fighters Only Awards come up. That's who does it, right? Or
Yeah,
the World MMA Awards, but Fighting Fighters Only, or whatever. They do this whole thing out in Vegas.
Yeah, I think they had Chael host it last year.
Big left hand for Ruffy right there. Yeah. Nice left hand to the body from James.
Yep, James kind of plotting forward.
Yeah, he looks a little more comfortable now.
Mm-hmm. I like the game plan and trying to make Ruffy fight off the back foot, though.
Yeah.
You don't want an athletic guy like him running downhill on you.
No. You keep him on the back foot. You cut that athleticism in essentially a half, right? So you don't have that power to come off that back. Ooh, nice shots up top. James. Nice. Ruffy gets a right hand in there. I like those shorts that the guys like Ruffy wear, with the cut inside a slit.
Yeah.
They look like way freer for guys that are kickboxers and Muay Thai guys.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be less restrictive.
Big right hand from James. Dustin Poirier needs to wear those shorts. It gets fucking weird. He pulls his freaking shorts up.
He does, doesn't
he? Yeah. He's talked about it. It's just like, it's a tick at this point. But just get the slit shorts, big dog. Come on.
Big left hook by Ruffy.
Nice exchange there. James landed it right in it.
See, this is what I was thinking it was kind of be. Maybe a little bit competitive on the feet.
Mm-hmm.
This is a pretty good fight so far.
Yeah. Nice left hand there and close as James came in for Ruffy.
Ooh.
He telegraphed the hell out of the left hook right there, James. Goddamn, bro. I knew it was coming yesterday.
Good,
yeah. I knew it was coming yesterday, dog. Come on now. Can't be throwing shit like that. Look, Elon in the back trying to pretend like he knows what he's watching. Sorry, that makes me laugh.
They said Elon actually did judo as a kid or something.
Oh, did he? Oh, shit. He needed to do something.
When they were saying that he was going to fight Zuckerberg, they were saying that he had like some judo background. Or
oh, big right hand for Ruffy. Oh, James is rocked. Now he's getting fancy. Oh, no, he's not. Maybe James coming after him now. Here we go.
He went for like a cartwheel kick on him.
Yeah. Shout out Michelle Pereira. Yeah, shout out Michelle Pereira. Nice little up elbow there for Ruffy.
Man, he's throwing some creative stuff right now.
He is.
Caught a body kick.
Spinning back kick. I like the heel landing on the quad there. He was going for the belly, but he missed. 2 seconds, round over. That was nice. Who you give that one to?
Yeah, it was a good round.
Who you giving?
I give that one to Ruffy just by stunning him there at the end of the round.
Yeah.
I thought that right hand was probably the biggest punch of the first 5 minutes, but James is holding strong, and for the first 3 minutes of that round was actually looking pretty good, I thought.
Yeah, he was. No, you're absolutely right. Let's see.
Tough one to score, but I'm going to go with Mauricio close on that one.
I'm going that one too. Like I said, just off the rocket him. Before that, I'd have given it to James.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So yeah, dude. No, the thing with I'm gonna say the thing with Oliveira losing his belt at I think it was 274 here in Phoenix. I was at official weigh-ins. I always show up to things like almost an hour early because I like to get the lay of the land, and you actually see a lot of interesting people way before the ones that are setting up and everything. And I shit you not, dude. I was in the hotel and I'm waiting. I know where the sit is, and I look over and DC sitting, drinking coffee, eating a big whatever donut. And shout out DC, man. I'm not making fun of you. That's what you were doing. And then these 2 guys in blue UFC shirts come down. They look pissed. One of them on the phone, he goes, one of these motherfuckers messed with the weight with the scale. There's a test scale upstairs. Someone messed with it. The Brazilians were changing the from pounds to kilograms to whatever else.
Oh,
they
the digital scale.
The digital scale. That. They screwed it. And that's what happened with Charles Oliveira. And honestly, if that the official weight, and as the round 2 starts, official weigh-in started, and all these fighters all came in a little too high, like a half pound high, whatever. They all look confused, right? And then Oliveira comes in and misses weight. We're just like, what the fuck just happened? And no one ever addressed the fact that the upstairs scale was screwed. And there was nothing you could do about it. But that's what those guys were pissed about. And I remember thinking, like, man, I should probably tweet this out. But I was like, I don't know. But, you know what I mean? Like, it was one of those things. So, and then when it came out, I was like, dang, that's crazy. Nice jab there for Ruffy. I was just kind of like, I felt bad for Charles. He should have never lost his belt.
Yeah, that's one of the worst ways to lose it.
Awful. Not even his fault. He did not miss weight. I don't care when he was at. That was some scale bullshit. It wasn't even the official scale. It was the test scale that was screwed up.
You feel like they'd have someone monitoring that, maybe.
I'm hoping they made that change, or at least told everybody, like, you guys touched the fucking scale. We're smacking everybody. Let's see. Ruffy working with his back on the arms super low, like not even a guard up. Jesus.
Yeah, his hands are down by his waist on that one. James is pressuring him back to the cage again.
Mm-hmm. Which is a good, nice little right hook on the break there. Oh! Whoa! The uppercut drops James. Ruffy going in with right hands. James trying to grab him and do something to stop the onslaught. But he's eating all kinds of shots here. Big hammer for Ruffy on top. Now he's all over him here. All over. Oh, James is awake. James to his feet.
Scrambling up.
Underhook on the left side for James. Head in the right position. He wants to get his head under the chin here a little bit more. But he's probably using this time to recover a bit. Ruffy trying to get position, get his own underhook. That way he can spin out of this by breaking the grips. Can't do it just yet. James about to drop down for a single leg. Might go high crotch here. Depends, but Ruffy gets away. Ooh. And a big mouse under the left eye of James Llontop. That was a beautiful right hand from Ruffy. Right on that shit. He's like, I'm going to pop that hematoma, dog. I want blood. Jesus. I got to give it to James. He's a tough Peruvian, man.
Yeah, that was a good job by Mauricio getting his back off the cage there, too, once James had him.
100%. Let's see. Oh, there's the uppercut.
Oh, spinning back kick.
Dude, Ruffy didn't even see it land, bro.
James ate a right hand behind it, too. I don't know how he ate that right hand.
No idea. Right hand misses for Ruffy. James' left hand misses, too. And then body kick for James. Pretty solid so far. But honestly, James
in the middle and trading.
Yeah, James holding his own so far here.
He is.
Ruffy, get your hands off your hips, bro. Fucking throw
it. He's tight. Are his arms gassing out or something? What?
This is just how he does, man. I think it's just
his arms are low.
Yeah, it's just his style. Every time I see him fight, it does weird shit like this. It's just hands are low. There's no fear of his opponent. Ooh, nice left hand there for James. No fear of his opponent, but he also rolls with punches. Oh, big left hook.
He does. He just avoided one there.
Yeah, big left hook there for Ruffy. He's good at rolling with punches when he does get hit. Like from when I've seen him. Like, ooh, big right hand rocks James. James is rocked. James on wobbly leg, James on skates. Ruffy's measuring up. He wants something fancy. James faking the James faked the flying knee.
Yeah.
I love this guy. I don't even care if James loses. I'm a fan now. That was hilarious. Nice leg kick for James. Here we go. No takedowns from either guy so far. I mean, James kind of was messing with a single leg, but
he had like a desperation.
Yeah.
Man.
I want to see a head kick there, but it needs to be set up with the left hand from James. He goes in for the single, fakes the single leg. Oh, see? So you see how he missed the elbow. You see how Ruffy rolled with it just instinct?
Yeah.
That's why his hands are low. He could do that because he knows how to roll with punches. And he knows how to avoid most of them, at least.
James is really sitting down on his punches, throwing one at a time right now.
Well, he knows if he makes it to the end of this round, that dog's going to come in and look at that left eye of his. Ruffy just needs to target that left eye and punch it.
Left hand to the body from James. He's pushing forward. Ruffy seems like he's trying to counter something here.
Single leg for James. Lifts it up. Nothing there. Yeah.
Some blood coming out of the kind of pouring out of the nose now.
Out of James, absolutely. There's no way he could breathe through that. That happened in that last fight with Romero and Onama. Onama broke his nose early, and then in the second round, I think he broke Ramos' nose. And that was kind of that. Couldn't breathe well after that.
What do you think about the Jonathan Denise stoppage?
I was okay with it. Like when he got up at the end of that round, or when they picked him up, over here. When they picked him up, he wasn't even there. Like you could tell he was like, oh shit. And then the doctor, even I remember as soon as I saw that, I was like, dude, that guy's concussed. There's no way. Right now, mind you, I live tweet these, right? So I have it on mute. I haven't heard any commentary tonight. And other than what people said on Twitter, and they repeated it, and I read it right. But
they didn't think it should have been stopped due to a cut, but it looked like it sounded like the ringside physician said that he had wobbly legs. Like you were saying. Yeah. He had to be held back to his corner there. And when they were trying to check his eyes, his bottom half was kind of unstable and wobbling around, and the referee stopped the fight. But I mean, he was cut over both the eyes and over the nose. That was going to get ugly in the next round, in my opinion.
Well, I'll say this. It's not like he was in danger of getting knocked out. My chin board doesn't like to knock people out. He just likes to take them down.
Man, that ground and pound was vicious, though. We don't normally see that out of our
Hey, he got him to win. Hell yeah.
I'm going to go grab a water real quick. I'll be right back in 30 seconds.
Do you think? Ladies and gentlemen, CageSidePress.com. We're live on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter /X, Twitch as well. You could leave comments on Twitter or an X, whatever they call it, YouTube and Twitch, and we can actually read those and put them on the screen here. So if you have anything you want to say, bring something up. That's good. Round 3.
I just have a feeling something crazy is going to happen tonight in one of these matchups, whether it's Craig, Chandler, Stipe. I just feel like these guys are kind of counted out tonight, and something crazy could happen.
You know who I think it could be? If I had to put my money on it, honestly, Stipe.
I do too. After how John sounded this week.
I go back to his fight against Gane. We didn't get to see much of heavyweight John. Like, we don't really know what he looks like. Oh, nice little James punches his way into a single leg, goes for the high crotch. Everything is in the right place. That Ruffy got his underhook, so now he broke that. So now we're just clinching on the fence. We didn't really see. We don't really know what this. To me, this is John's heavyweight debut. To me, because we didn't see very much of him in that fight against Gane, right? So we'll see what he can handle, an actual striker, a boxer. As Tom Aspinall walks in the background, I don't know if you caught that right now. Tom Aspinall walking in. Yeah, he's walking in with a big overcoat. Giant human being. You know where he's going? He's going to the bag. He's probably going to go talk to the media. So Jake Noker, get ready, bro. He's coming. Nice little further there from James, forcing Ruffy to the fence. Left hand of the body. Ooh, nice quick left from Ruffy. Kind of playing Matador.
Left hook barely missed by Ruffy.
No, James knows he's losing this fight. He's got to go for it now.
Yeah, James is impressing me, man. He's fighting with heart here. He's been hurt by a really tough guy. Almost a 10-1 dog coming in here. He's fought tough.
Yep.
I know he missed weight, and they don't like bring in guys back. Maybe if they fill in, and I don't know, but I think that he deserves a couple more fights here for sure.
Oh, 100%. She should, and he stepped in to help out. Like, he didn't have to take his big fight.
The record's not going to be the prettiest after this one if it's 14-5, but
he's gonna. I think they owe him one more fight, at least one more. Just give him something, and give him somebody that's like, full camp. Someone a little more same level.
Exactly, that's what I'm thinking too.
So, if he's getting a little tired or a little slippery, anyway. James trying to pop that 1-1-2, 1-1-2, 1-1-2 over and over again. Not really landing too much. I want to see him throw that Edwards combo, right? Like the jab to the head kick, because Ruffy's hands are so low. I think he can land it.
Yeah, I certainly wouldn't expect it.
Yeah. I'd love to see it coming. Ooh, big right hand for Ruffy.
Southpaw stance here from James, pressuring forward. Switch back to orthodox.
Oh, nice check hook. That little check hook from Ruffy. Nicely done. Big right hand, too, right behind it. Here we go.
It was right when he switched stances back to orthodox, too.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Caught him right when he changed his feet.
I'll tell you this, Ruffy's running out of time for a finish here. Single leg attempt. What's up?
I don't know if he can get one here against James. James is pretty tough. He might have taken his best shot with that right hand in the first, too.
I think so. I think so as well. I don't think he's gonna be able to finish here.
Oh, actually, a good elbow on the break there from James.
Yep, he's still here.
Low leg kick. Went back to southpaw. Right hand by James.
James putting more pressure on. Dude, this kid's not giving up.
No.
I am not mad at it whatsoever. He's doing real good.
Pressing forward, even though he's losing, he's showing a sense of urgency.
Putting him on the fence here. No underhooks for either guy. Left hook, underhook for Ruffy. He'll be able to use that to get leverage here, but James putting the pressure on him. Under a minute here, man. You need to go for an. There he is.
Oh, wow.
James lets fire loose as he breaks away from the fence. He knows he needs to knock out this point.
Yep, that might have been his best moment of the fight.
Yep, 100%. Leg kick off of him. Running out of time here. Ruffy might try to get a little fancy here.
Yeah. Trying an elbow.
A little back elbow probably to look like it landed to the chest. I don't think it landed to the chin. Nice 1-2 for James. Dude, watch James knock him the fuck out right here. That'd be so crazy. Stop shooting, James. It's not going to help you right now. Come on, man. Give me that Leon combo. I just want to see it. Ooh, nice jab.
Good jab.
Ruffy fell. Oh, big left hook for Ruffy. Dude, James just ate it.
Yeah, it kind of looked like Ruffy played possum there.
He did. And then James just ate that left hook with some sauce on it. He's like, yeah, I'm cool. Jesus.
Oh, final 10 seconds here.
Nice elbow. And that's the fight.
Yeah, that was a good fight.
Good fight. Ruffy takes it, but yeah.
Yep. Ruffy jumps on the cage, celebrating.
Yep. Donald's with it. Good job. Good job. I can't even do it. I used to do a decent Donald Trump impression and just haven't done it since he was president. And I don't have it. It's so weird.
Shane Gillis can do a pretty decent one.
Shane Gillis is amazing at it.
Yeah.
I love that guy. Shane's so damn funny though. And as always, folks, as we make, I make the graphics for CagesidePress.com. I'm gonna have to mute us here when they read the decision and get the scores and all that. How much Adderall do you think Elon's on? Like 24 hours a day?
Probably not a lot right now, but 24 hours, a lot.
He's got to be on a lot of Adderall, right?
A lot.
Maybe Vyvanse.
Yeah, I was about to say
something like that. Like, Jesus, him and Trump was like famously on that. When he like last presidency, I was talked about he was on or at least that was what was said. It was never obviously it's head. They're not gonna
I had a Vyvanse prescription when I was in middle school.
Oh shit! I had one in right out of college.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it helped. It made me dial in a little bit, but you crashed super hard afterwards.
That was my problem with it. My problem with it's like when it ran out, because I go to work at 4 a.m, dog. So it's like from a day job, so I would take it and go to work. By 2 o'clock, it felt like my heart had been redlining all day. So I had to stop that shit, dude. Like I had to stop that shit for real. All right, I'm gonna mute us real quick, and I'll get the decision here. We'll be right back. We'll talk about it all and see who Ruffy wants to call out. 1 second, folks. All right, he's not saying much.
Yeah.
He's not saying much, so I'm sure he'll call somebody out. We'll get it on Twitter or whatever. All right, yeah, 29-28. So I thought it could have gone. You could have gone, a couple 30-27s and 29-28, but I'm not mad at that. Right guy won. So there you go.
Yep, competitive fight. James kept it close, but
yeah,
Mauricio was a little bit too good for him.
Yeah. Shout out Alex Behunin. Alex, if you're watching, bro, next time you go to the Apex and Kaio's there, get me one of those Fighting Nerds glasses, bro, dude. I really want a pair of those. Those fighting, I'm like, I really want those Fighting Nerds glasses, bro. I really do. Jesus. Fabiano, the translator, that guy's so good.
He is. He knows like 6 different languages. He's got to be like a spy or something.
Something crazy. There's no way he's not. That's Jason Bourne, dog.
For real.
John Wick, my ass. Fabiano, my boy. Let's go. You know, the funny thing about him, I think earlier tonight, who was it going off? Somebody, the first night of the fight, fight of the night, Eduardo Mota, she started, she needed a translator to talk to Joe, and she went off. And Joe goes, first of all, do you remember everything she said? He goes, we'll find out. He just starts going.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of a personality to him, too. I like it.
Yeah, Taylor Luan, busting with the boys from Titans offensive tackle, one of the baddest dudes in NFL football. Diego Lopez, number 3, 26-6. He wants a date with Mr. Lyoto Porilla. Number 2, Kamaru Usman. Number 8, Holly Holm. And some dude in the back. Anyway, but what do you think about what everyone said? So now, broke, I think earlier today, right? Or yesterday, earlier today? Whenever it was. Shavkat Rakhmonov and Ian Machado Gary. No word yet on if we're getting an interim title. We'll see. I don't know yet. We'll find out soon. What do you think of that? Because people were calling for Kamaru to take on Shavkat for the IC.
Yeah. So originally, when it came up in our Cageside Press group chat or Slack, I really thought that this would be the fight that would be made just based off who can sell the most tickets. When you look at Ian Gary, undefeated, he's making his push towards the top. 6'3", just beat Michael Venom Page. Different matchup in this one coming up. He's going to want to keep this one standing and on the feet. But there's kind of a storyline and a backline to it, and I wonder how much the UFC will play on that. Supposedly, Gary was knocked out when he went to Kill Cliff FC a few years. You remember this? The story
yes,
that
I remember
that. And rumor has it that the guy who knocked him out was Shavkat Rakhmonov. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't know if the UFC will run with that, but that's kind of what I was hearing from people and was hearing online. So I think it's interesting. I think it's going to be a good matchup. Shavkat's finished every opponent that he's ever fought. Ian Gary is, extremely athletic, and he says it's his destiny to be UFC champion, and he's going to get a chance to stake his claim and at the top of this welterweight division.
Yep. No, you're right on that. And I've always liked Shavkat is just like one of those guys you just want to see him get a title shot. Like it's not
he's a destroyer. He goes in there. He's why we watch the sport, man.
Exactly.
He's not trying to sit there and win by points, whether it's standing or on the ground. He's very smart too. Like with Jeff Neal, he sits there and stands and trades with Jeff Neal, but eventually he knows he's going to have to get that submission if he wants to get Jeff out of there, because Jeff's a hard guy to finish with strikes. So he's just so talented everywhere it goes, and I just like him a lot. I think he was a stylistic nightmare for Bilal Muhammad too.
Oh yeah, I was bummed out. Bummed out that Bilal got hurt. So as they show James Jones, Jesus, thinking about foot basketball. John Jones making his way into Madison Square Garden. What do you think of John Jones? I hate to use the word ducking because I get, my opinion, what he's doing is he's selling a fight with Tom Aspinall already, right? Because he's giving himself options. Like, he's the king of the castle. He's the guy at the top of the hill. He's, in my opinion, and a lot of people disagree with me, in my opinion, he can call his own shots.
Ooh, Stipe.
Son, first of all,
get some money on Stipe tonight.
Hell yeah. You know what? Good and goddamn well. His wife dressed him for that. She's like, no more backwards hats. You coming in for business. He's showing up. This is a business suit. He's here for business tonight.
He outdressed Jones for sure. Jones just showed up in sweats like he was going to the gym.
Yeah. Anyway, so my thing is this. I think Jones should be allowed. Jones should be allowed to call a shot, right? And I know everyone's mad and everything about, he's ducking Tom and all sorts of stuff. And there's an argument to be made that he should fight the interim champion. That being said, I think he's setting himself up for, what do you call it? For, hold on to this. Look at this schedule. You watching this?
I just missed it. What'd they say?
The schedule has like a bunch of Apex fights on it for 25. The Apex is supposed to be closed till like summer. And in March, there's like 2 Apex cards.
Man, I just moved from the state of Illinois, but Chicago hasn't had a UFC pay-per-view there in 5 years. So I wish they could get back to the biggest city in the Midwest, but I'd certainly love to cover the first UFC up there.
Yeah, no, they've had I think last time, 2 pay-per-views ago, they asked Dana White about where he's going, and it was Arizona was one, so Phoenix.
Yeah.
Chicago was one that he mentioned. He'd go back to Chicago. And then my hometown in Mexico, Guadalajara, that one's one for Noche UFC. If that one happens, if Noche UFC next year's a pay-per-view, please believe I'm going. You kidding me? I get to go home for a little bit, hang out with some family and shit like that, cover fights in my hometown. Why not? Anyway, but Chicago, awesome. Chicago, that's a weird one. You think Chicago would be a destination for the UFC?
Really, it would, because like even in the beginning of the sport, like a lot of the guys came from the Midwest. You're looking, the first big gym ever was the Miocic fighting system with Hughes and Robbie Lawler and Tim Sylvia and all those boys. That's 2 hours away from Chicago in Davenport, Iowa. So it's you'd wish that they'd get back there. They've got guys like Clay Guida and Juliana Pena and Bilal Muhammad that they could sell up there. 2
champs, bro.
Yeah,
2 champs. Yeah. Right? Are we really gonna do this shit? Like, they missed a massive opportunity to go back to Mexico with 3 champions when we had Yair, Brandon, and Alexa. Right? They missed that big time. Right? And so it feels like the UFC constantly does this. They shoot themselves in the foot. It's obvious where they should go, and they screw it up. Now it's obvious, dude. Like, put Bilal Muhammad and Juliana Pena in the same card, defend their titles, go to Chicago, blow it out. Yeah. Why not?
How big would that Pena versus Harrison fight be as a co-main event? And then the winner of this, Gary Shavkat versus Bilal. That'd be insane.
Yeah, Korean Silva making her way to the octagon as we speak. One of the brighter, younger young fighters in at a flyweight, right? Or is it strawweight?
I believe we're at 125. Flyweight. Let me check.
Yep. Flyweight, 18-4 record, coming off a win. Let me pull up her stats here. But yeah, dude, like, they have to go back to Chicago for that. For real. That would be fun. I got family in Chicago too, shit.
Do you?
Yeah. It's funny. I didn't know I had family there. and suddenly I got hit up out of nowhere. Korean Silva on a 1, 2, 3, 4.
9.
Huh?
I think Silva's on a 9-fight win streak, isn't she?
Yeah. 9-fight win streak, 4-fight UFC win streak. Because they never count the Contender Series fights.
Yeah.
So we're looking at, but still, Poliana Botelho, Ketlin Souza, which is she's not a easy to beat.
No.
Marina Moroz and Ariana Lipski da Silva. Like, all those are pretty good.
Yep.
Let's see here what I got. Just got a text from Mr. Noker. Hold on. Just gotta go to my phone here. All right. Who you got in this one?
I got Korean Silva. As you were saying, I thought you put it pretty well. I think she's one of the brightest up and comers we have, in this division. And she's got wins already, like you mentioned, over Miranda Moroz and some top flight competition. I think this could be a coming out party for her here on this pay-per-view, but we'll see.
Yeah. Let's see.
What is the age of Vivian? Does it have that on their page?
Her age?
Yeah.
Let's see. Silva's 30. We're looking at Viviane is 37. Oh, geez.
Yeah, I thought that was the case.
Man. Hey, I'll tell you what. Latinas age differently, bro. You can never tell. And my mom's 60 years old, man. People still think she's in her 40s.
That's crazy.
Let's see. Again, Jake Noker in the media room, bringing you the best and latest from the media from Madison Square Garden. So far, his scrums over on our Cageside Press on YouTube. Oban Elliott, Ramiz Rahimaj, Marcin Tabora, and Jim Miller. I'm not saying get off, stop watching us, or start watching the fights to go check those out, but I'm just saying they're there.
All right. Jake's been doing it.
Dude, honestly, he's that guy's a pro's pro. Like I love how the way Jake works. He's so good. Like honestly, our whole team is stacked. And you know, people, I've had other media members roll their eyes when I say this. All right, but I will stack my entire team. You know, Napoleon, Rush, Gabriel Gonzalez, James Noker, yourself, you know, Jay Anderson, myself. I will stack my entire team against anybody's. I would bet on us every time. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it's just it's a different dynamic, and that's not me like, you know, tooting our horn or anything, but I'm just saying, bro.
I mean, it's kind of it's a little bit of the reality of the landscape right now. 100%. When, you know, when we were, or at least when I was in high school coming up and watching, MMA fighting had all the big guys, you know,
they did.
Thomas, they had Ariel at one point, you know, all of them. And I believe they had Chuck Mendenhall as well at one point.
They did.
So, you know, and those people all kind of go and do their own thing, and the talent kind of disperses, which, you know, brings new opportunity for new people as well.
100%. I mean, we just had a Val DeWar, former Cageside Press, over at Sporting News. Jamie Theo is over at Bloody Elbow now. And you know, Alex Buchanan over at MMA Mania doing big things. Like, honestly, like, you're right. Like, the more these things get spread out, there's plenty of room for everybody. Honestly, there really is. Powerful Bruce Buffer suit.
Yeah, I like it tonight. It kind of looks like a digital camo Call of Duty.
Yeah, no, it's veteran inspired. They had a feature on it earlier in the week.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it's veteran inspired, and it's a pretty cool story behind it. I think I found it on their Instagram. So, but I'm pretty sure you can go on YouTube and find the story behind the suit. Viviane Araújo expecting her first child with her wife. They did IVF recently. I think immediately she said that they're in their 8th month. So a win and a bonus would be a huge deal for Viviane. So I'm pretty sure she's going to come out looking for a serious finish here. But Silva is a really, really hard out for anybody. We'll see how this goes. I recognize so many people behind Elon and Trump right now. Because I make fun of. Here's the thing, and again, I don't take politics serious enough to like get mad about anything ever. So I make fun of everybody, right? Like, for example, Jake Paul beat Mike Tyson. We can talk about that here after this fight, because I want your thoughts on that shit show. But my first thought after the Tyson fight was, who's gonna fight next? Joe Biden.
I saw that online. Yeah.
Then some people, everyone else went off on that. I'm like, that's the most common thought. He's gonna fight Joe Biden next. Why not? All right, round 1, 4:55 left in the first round.
Kareem pressing forward here.
Yeah, no, I mean, Kareem is the thicker, stronger, bigger fighter here. She's got a lot more strength in the legs here. Shout out Drake.
She does look physically bigger, doesn't she?
Yeah. Shout out Drake Riggs getting his tweet on the screen here. Drake Riggs, former fighting in Mania, now over at Uncrowned, Mr. Ariel Helwani. Hey, congrats, Drake. That's dope.
Yeah, Drake's a good guy. I met him in Nashville.
Drake's a good dude, man. I hung out with him twice. One of Bellator and one UFC. Cool guy.
Good right hand from Viviane.
She's waiting. She really is picking her spots here so far. Kareem Silva trying to punch her way into the clinch. Viviane like stiff armed her. That was nice. Nice left hook on the way out.
Good straight right hand from Araújo.
Ooh, straight right from Viviane. She's doing good with that right hand.
She really is. Silva's kind of walking into some shots.
Yeah, no, I don't think. Well, she's not worried about Viviane's power.
No,
at all, right? Which is the other way around. You know, Viviane is definitely worried about about Silva's power. So she's on stick and move, right? And you know, going out, not walking towards her power side, going the other way, which is smart. Which I forgot who wasn't doing that a couple fights ago, but it worked for them. Let's see. Silva looking a little annoyed. She can't. Oh, here we go. And she's coming in, rushing in for a clinch. Can't get it. Tries to kick on the way out. Can't get it either.
What's your clock at, Eddie?
307.
Okay.
Are you behind or ahead?
So I'm at the same spot you are.
All right, cool.
Ooh, front kick attempt there by Silva.
Yep.
Still pressing forward. Viviane is kind of circling to the left-hand side of Silva, which is kind of smart.
Mm-hmm.
Low leg kick.
2:27 left in the round. Who are you giving it to so far?
Silva, I think that the pressure, a couple low leg kicks. She's using a jab.
Yeah.
At times, but she has been hit by a couple right hands, as she just did again right there.
Yep.
It's anybody's round left with 2 minutes left to go.
Agreed. I'm leaning towards Viviane on this one, just on the activity overall.
Yeah.
But you know, damage is king. So Silva,
another right hand there.
Yeah. When Silva lands, though, she leaves a little bit of a damage. Viviane looking comfortable now. Look at her. She's like, woo, smooth.
Moving out of the way of both.
And smooth. No freak outs, no rushes, nothing. Everything's well timed, well smooth. She's in her groove already, to where Silva's still trying to find hers in a way.
Oh, straight right hand.
Yep. No takedown attempts from either fighter so far. Don't really.
Did you watch on Netflix last night?
Tyson?
Yeah.
I had to jump around like 8 different places because that shit kept crashing.
That's what I was going to ask you, is what you thought of the Netflix stream.
It's a shit show, disaster. When it comes to broadcasting, a disaster. But the numbers came out, it was like 65 million people watched it, or some, or tried to watch it at least, and which is a huge win for Netflix, even for that number to be uttered. But now they know what they need to work on, and they know they can improve on that and attract somebody like a UFC to maybe jump on there, because WWE is going there in 25. So nice right hand there for Silva. A little more of a hammer than a punch. I think Silva's taking this round right here now. Let's see.
Low leg kick there. Still pressing forward.
Big left hand, big right hand too. Viviane might have felt that. She's cut open too. Silva gets her to the
wild swinging right hands.
Yes,
tie clinch against the cage.
She was trying to keep her in place to land a kick on the break, and she kind of landed it.
Yeah, partially blocked there.
Yeah. Inside leg kick for Silva.
Another one. Yeah.
I want to see her throw a calf kick here. Slow Viviane down a little bit. That's right hand to get on the clinch, and
right as the bell ends.
Viviane thinks it was after. Viviane might have thought it was after. All right.
Good round. She might have stole it there, Silva.
Yeah, I think she took it.
Yep.
I think she took it at the very end. Just especially with cracking her like that, and then the blood coming out. Like you know, we talk about all the time. You know, damage is king.
Cutman Tate over there helping Viviane out.
If you don't follow Cutman Tate on Instagram, you're missing out. That dude's fucking hilarious. Have you seen any of his like podcast appearances?
No, I've just seen his stuff with Gilbert Burns.
He was on Casuals. I apologize. I don't know. It's like Casuals MMA, the Casuals, whatever, something casual, right? And he was on their podcast, and dude's fucking hilarious. Oh my god, like seriously, like, and I've seen him plenty of times, you know, going to do covering fights and all that, and he's a funny ass dude. All right, coming up on round 2. Oh man, next week's gonna suck.
Yeah,
that's a 3 a.m. start in the West. I think I might not be covering that till main card, bro.
It's a shame too, because the main event's awesome.
Yeah, main event's gonna be. I mean, I'm gonna wake up for the main card, which I think is gonna be at 6 a.m. my time, which is more doable.
Do you think that'll be the lowest viewed UFC fight night of all time?
When it comes to America, yes. Or North America, yes.
Live American viewers,
Yeah. When it comes to like Europe and Asia, nah, they're fine.
Yeah.
I mean, fucking the start of this card tonight in the prelims, it was like what, like 1:30 a.m. in Germany, where Patrick McCory is. Because I was telling him, I'm like, man, fuck that card next week. And he's like, he goes, oh, he was Crimea River. It's 1:30. I'm watching this shit right now. I'm like, all right, dude. So I can't even complain too much.
Yeah, that's true. The British MMA fans are built different, especially the hardcores.
Yeah, they're crazy. I felt bad that 308, was 308, 304, whatever, the Manchester card, the last one, that they made him go in at like 3 a.m. That was horse crap.
They put it in our time in their city.
That was such horse crap, dude. I felt so bad. Honestly, when they do Abu Dhabi started here at like 7 a.m. I was so happy. So I was sitting here with coffee and like breakfast. Dude, and then I had the rest of my Saturday to do whatever I wanted. It was dope. Yeah. I got to go train. It was great. Nice left hand there from Viana, who's now bleeding pretty good.
Yeah, she's bleeding pretty good. She's leaking.
Not as comfortable as she was before, but she's still throwing. Push kick. Silva's definitely taking control of this fight now.
Oh, big right hand. Pressing forward.
Oh, drops for the takedown. Nope. Wizard for Viviane. But now Araújo on the back. Trips that leg out. Gets her down.
They might have missed a fence grab there, too.
They did.
Yeah, Silva is just mean, man. You don't see this level of aggression very often in this weight class.
Not at all. Very few. I think the other one I would name would be, Batistaca. Who am I thinking? Andrade.
Yeah, Andrade. I was about to say she's shorter, but Jessica obviously goes in there at all times to finish the fight.
Just throwing to kill everybody. Mm-hmm. And you know what she's gonna do. It's just, can you stop it? That's the fun part about Jessica.
That might not be a bad fight for Silva after this.
No, that'd be a good fight. That'd be a big name for her to beat. All right, Silva gets her down. Kind of let's see, butterfly hook on the right side for Viviane. I think it's more because her leg is stuck. I don't think it's on purpose.
Yeah.
Elbow off her back. Trying to control the left arm. Now she gets her full guard in. Trying to control the left arm. Now she's going to try and drip her back here. She's going to go triangle or armbar. Armbar. Here we go, armbar. When you see someone under hook that
getting tight.
Yeah. When you see someone underhook, you see the underhook there on the left leg of Viviane or of Silva. When someone does that and they're in this position, they're going armbar. Oh, she loses. Oh, she got the armbar. Belly down armbar. Holy shit! If she gets
got it.
Nope.
No.
She killed the angle. Perfectly done by Silva. Well done. Oh, Viviane should have used that to get
Silva there. Almost caught.
But Viviane should have used that to get up. Oh.
Great armbar attempt there.
Really hard to finish it off your belly because the ability for the person you're trying to beat to armbar to kill the angle like that. So I think at that point you should have. To my opinion, nice elbows off her back there. What are you talking about? Those aren't the back of the head. Jesus, Goddard, let her elbow. Nice pressure here on top. North south. Perfectly done by Viviane getting to her belly, but now she's going to get stuck in an anaconda choke. Is that a Darce? That's anaconda. Anaconda choke. Viviane trying to step over, kill the angle, but it's tight.
This is some back and forth jiu-jitsu here from these two.
It's a lot of fun, honestly. It's still in there. It's just not Silva can't get her legs into it.
Yep, doesn't quite have the angle. It doesn't look yet.
No, and then she needs to get her guard in place. She needs to reach out and grab one of those legs. Can't do it, and now she's on bottom.
Yeah, north south.
Yeah, 30 seconds here for Viviane is to posture up and land some nasty elbows. Some 12 to 6 is here. Oh, she's going armbar again? Nah, she's just gonna hammer to the end of the round. Silva's already defending from the armbar because Viviane has
Kimura here.
Yeah, she can. It's just she would have to. It would be a lot more movement here to try and get it right, and so she'd have to literally spin all the way around.
Oh yeah, this is good here. She's got some big ground and pound going right now.
Yeah, I don't know if she stole the round, but it's a good way to end the round.
Yeah, had a good armbar attempt too. Man, this is a good fight.
Yeah. You think it's 1-1? You think it's 2-0 Silva?
I think that this round was probably closer than the first one.
Mhm.
The armbar attempt there, and then the good ground and pound. I wouldn't be surprised if a judge gave it to Araújo in this one, but also I think that some could give it to Karine Silva as well.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad.
How'd you have it, Eddie?
I have 2-0 Silva.
Yeah, I have it 2-0 for Silva too, but just for the sake of watching, it could be 1-1.
It could be 1-1 for sure.
Yep.
Just like you said, man, you never know what the judges, man.
Yeah.
You never know what they're looking at. They're supposed to look at, damage, octagon controls, and stuff, but there's like order to it. Damage being king. So you never know. So if they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, Silva should be up 2-0. But we'll see. What'd you think of Jim Miller jumping Gilly against Damon?
Man, Jim Miller, he's just a true vet. That was awesome. Goes in there, and people don't know if it's going to be Jim Miller's last fight, but he retires Damon Jackson. That is, nobody was thinking, maybe this is Damon Jackson's last fight. Jim Miller is just, one of the greats of our sport. And
yeah, Damon should not retire. Damon has plenty in the gas tank. Don't retire.
It was a bad stylistic matchup for him.
It was terrible. It was not a good fight to take. It was a risky fight to take, and it didn't pay off. But
she gonna go leg lock here?
She's thinking about it. No.
High level grappling in this one.
It's beautifully done, honestly. She's trying to control that right arm. Let's see. It's kind of a shitty spot for both.
Mm-hmm.
Other than Viviane, she can get that left leg out. She can get side control here. That's what she does. But then she jumps. Silva gets her guard back into play. So Viviane says, "Screw it, I'm getting up." She's grabbing the glove. Yep, I did see that. She did grab the glove. Yeah, she definitely grabbed the shit out of the glove. And Goddard didn't say a damn thing about it, I don't think.
What was your opinion, Eddie, on the glove changes back to the old gloves in this one?
We saw the results, haven't we? What was it, 3 knockouts tonight? 4 knockouts tonight, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Clearly there was something wrong.
There hasn't been many eye pokes tonight either.
No. I think
Jones hasn't fought yet, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He'll make up for it. But I'm saying, I don't know. But they probably got talked about that. Look, we bring the old gloves back, but don't make us regret it.
Yeah, exactly. That's probably exactly what they said, word for word.
Yeah, no. So the word is that old gloves are for pay-per-views, and then new gloves are going to be for the fight nights for the rest of this year, and they'll make a decision on those new gloves in early 25. So
kind of just do a trial run and test them both out.
Well, they got to see what the problem is. There's got to be an issue. Like there's got to be a problem. So what you need is 2 sets of data, right? Yep. Data with the old gloves and data with the new gloves. So that's what they're going to do. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna collect data on both and do this scientifically. The only people I feel bad for is whoever designed the gloves. Whatever team got put together to design those gloves are like, God damn it!
Yeah, their ass is in the jackpot.
They're mad as fuck right now, dude. I'm telling you right now. What do we do all that work for? Because those gloves took a long time to develop.
Oh yeah.
So nice body kick there for Viviane.
Always thought it was weird because Bellator's had the curved gloves around the finger for a number of years.
It's like what, 2015, 2014, something like that. My first thought was like, man, Scott Corker was somewhere laughing a little bit. He got a chuckle out of that. Let's see. Silva's still leading the dance, and it's Viviane who needs to do something here.
Yeah. Threatening with kicks, like 4 front kicks in a row, maybe there from Silva.
She tried that leading elbow right there, like that like it's not an axe up. What do they call it? Whatever it is, that stepping elbow.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like more like a hammer than anything. All right, Viviane catches the foot, throws her down. She does not want to grapple with Silva, so she's going to kick the feet and the legs here. You might as well.
Are you surprised she's not trying to grapple with Silva as close as she came to a submission earlier?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm a little surprised here because you get top position and you got a lot more options. You can go back to the arm bar and not have to go belly down. You can go arm triangle. I mean, you can do anything.
I feel like being on top there is probably better than having Silva walk you down like she is currently.
She's not fighting Paul Craig, and Silva's putting the pressure on, like you said. And I think Viviane is realizing like she's running out of time, but she's not really sure what to do here.
Yeah.
What is with Silva? Does she have like a leg thing?
I don't know why she's dropping guard. She's been winning the fight on the feet more so than she has been on the ground.
Yeah, but I'm thinking she has some kind of injury to the leg somewhere. She just keeps dropping like that.
Yeah.
That's just weird. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe we'll find out in the post.
Seems to be walking all right.
Yeah. Trying to take Silva down here, or Viviane down. Stepping behind her. Wow, significant strikes.
Oh, here we go.
It's super close.
Man, Viviane really might kick herself for not taking top position.
Yep. Now she's just defending the takedown here. Coming up on 20 seconds left in the fight. 20 seconds.
Yep. Silva's holding her against the cage, landing knees to the body.
Yeah, she'll try to finish it here. Ooh, Viviane with the throw. Oh, she gets it. Let's go.
Wow.
Let's go. Oh.
Man, she turned the tide in the end of both of the last 2 rounds. I don't know if it's enough, but
I don't know. Yeah, you might mess around and get a split right here.
What a fight. It was one of the better fights of the whole night.
Oh, 100%. And for jiu-jitsu players, I can dream. That was beautiful. That was fun to watch. Oh, man. It's going to be a close decision. And I don't think it should be. I think it should be Silva unanimous, but I think it'll be closer than that. We'll see here in a minute.
Yeah, there was that fence grab that they...
Yeah. They missed it big time.
Mm-hmm. Historically, how have the judges in Texas been? I know they had a couple cards in
trash
last year. Trash.
Okay. I don't want to... New York, Texas, my opinion, commissions are trash. Okay. I mean, you go way back to when they first brought it in. Miocic, they didn't want to let her fight in there because she had fake boobs. 100% was the reason. They were afraid they was going to explode from a punch. It was that stupid. And then...
Yeah, New York tonight.
And then, like...
The judges are...
Oh, and then Texas... Oh, here we go, Bruce. I'm going to mute us, and then we'll be right back. Well,
wow.
Yeah, Araújo.
About the judges outside of Nevada before we went to the scorecards there, and
hey, Kyler Murray, that's my guy, Kyler Murray, 6-4 in the NFC West. What's up, my boy? What's up?
Did you agree with that one?
No.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I thought so. I thought it was Maki Musumeci. Let's go! I'm so happy the UFC signed this guy. Holy shit!
Did they say when his next when his grappling is?
December 5th.
December 5th.
Felipe, fuck, what's his name? Machado? Something? No. Fernando Machado. What's his name? Fuck.
Man, they're really
Fernando Machado.
They're kind of taking their pick of the litter of one championship's roster right now. You know, they got the Ritter, they got Mikey over there.
Well, you know,
one championship's losing a lot of guys.
The funny thing is this is they were losing MMA guys. Now they're losing everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they're losing everybody now. So it's kind of like, you know, everyone's sitting back going, what the hell is going on? And
they're almost turning into a Muay Thai promotion.
That's what they're gonna end up. I mean, that if you look at the roster, that's what they are.
Yeah.
At this point, right? Like it's not really like they're a martial arts. They're turning into They're turning into a martial arts only.
Oh, here's Kai Asakura's.
Dude, I'm so excited for that fight.
I am too.
You know what I'm glad is Brandon Moreno didn't shit on it. He was like, I think it's good. I'm like, all right, Brandon, we need a champion to say that because we haven't had a guy come in right to a title shot since who was it? Back in the Pride days? I can't remember, but either way, it's been a long time.
They threw Rampage to Marvin Eastman before he got his.
Right.
Hendo might have gotten an immediate title shot after Strikeforce.
Right. I mean, end of the day, it hasn't happened in a very long time. So, so it's really exciting. And if you've seen Kai Sakura fight over at Ryzen or Risen, how do we say that? Holy shit!
I wish more people would go to Ryzen. If you look at that, the last two high-profile guys that have came from Ryzen, him and Yuri Prohaska, they both got title shots. In for Yuri, it was one win over Volkan Oezdemir. And then for Kai Asakura here, he doesn't even have to get the win.
Yeah. Dude, look at that. Bryce Mitchell against Crone Gracie. Hell yeah.
Oh, that's a great
Oh, my God. Don't even give him gloves. Just let him grapple.
Well, I like Landwehr and Doho Choi as well.
Landwehr, dude. Nate Landwehr is the most ghetto white dude I ever met in my life. I've talked to him twice. And every time I'm like, dude, I was like, man, if I didn't see you, I would not think you were white. He was that dog. I get that other dog.
He's from like West Virginia or North Carolina, I think, too.
That dude just went to the school on the South Side, wherever he was from. That was.
You ever see his what he said about the fight game? And he's like, it's like the neighborhood hoe. They'll never love you.
Yes, I remember that. Holy shit, that's a great quote. I forgot about him saying that. Holy crap. Oh man, that is crazy. Then we're Doho Choi. I mean, those are heavy hitters. That's a scrap. The only out of all those fights, the only one I'm not really that excited for is Cyril Gane against Alexander Volkov. Outside of that, the rest of that main card is dope.
Volkov looked really good against Pavlovich last time out, though. So I really like Volkov's game.
Cyril Gane looked like shit.
Yeah, he did.
Last 2 times we saw him, honestly.
I didn't think he looked that great against Tuivasa. He kind of looked sloppy. Yeah.
He looked terrible. Like, I don't understand why people giving him so much fucking credit for that fight. I'm like, dude, no, he looked like trash. Like, I thought Tuivasa would be able to land something crazy on him, but dude, look at these odds.
He did in that first round. He almost got him out there.
Dude, do you see those odds he just put up?
Yeah, 1,700. I liked Bo Nickal. Fight fans, if you were trying to bet on this fight, I like Bo Nickal by knockout or points. It takes that 1,700 down to minus 185. I think that on the ground it's going to be 50-50. Bo's chance to finish this one, I believe, is going to be on the feet, but it could go the distance as well. So you could double chance it at minus 185 at FanDuel.
Yeah, no. I honestly, I'm not at all. I have no clue what I'm talking about when it comes to betting, bro. So
I bet a decent amount. So
there you go.
When you see 17-1,
Brett Cagle, KJ Press betting guy now because I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. Go ahead.
But when you see 17-1, like you'll never put $100 on that, but when you can get those odds down, and I don't think Bo really subs Paul Craig. I think that's probably the least likely outcome of the fight. So if I could get him by knockout or points and have two chances at a path to victory there, I think Joe, that would be the easiest outcome for Bo. But
I can see a TKO coming out of Bo here.
Yeah, I could too.
I could see that. So I mean, we've seen Paul Craig. So
yeah, and Paul Craig is, I hate to say it, but he's been chinned multiple times by fighters that aren't necessarily the greatest strikers in their division either.
Right. You're right. Dude, Bo Nickal's fucking crazy. Yeah, he just knocked out that one dude with the giant fucking dude. I forgot his name, but people were excited about him coming in. But Bo's got a lot of skills.
Woodburn?
Man. Yeah, about Woodburn. Dude, Woodburn doesn't look human.
No. At
all. I saw him, I was like, that's a different species. We're not the same species, bro. We're not the same. That's a different species, big dog. I don't know what we're doing here. But damn. Anyway,
that finish of Jamal Hill that Paul Craig had was one of the nastiest I've seen in watching it in my life.
Yeah, I'm surprised that after that Jamal Hill went on to fight for a title.
Yeah, it was so nasty. It won finish of the night or performance bonus of the night, and they didn't even post it on Twitter.
That was horse crap. Yeah,
because he was like because his arm was broke.
Yeah, because it was gone. Yeah. What do you think of Jamal Hill? As far as a lot of people dislike this dude.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to have to write about this fight and the next fight. So right when this one gets over, I'll have to log off, and hopefully I'll be back on before the main event.
Yeah, if you want to turn off your camera, you want to do that, up to you. And you know, I have no problem with any of that. If you want to log off and jump back on, you got the link, so you get to go. Dude, Paul Craig walking in like he's about to like, he's just like chilling. Look at him. He's like, yeah.
A lot of confidence.
I'm assuming he's walking out the disco or some shit. He's just chilling.
Here, I'll mute myself and listen.
Okay. You hear what it was?
He's coming out to like some 1970s like Stevie Nicks.
That makes sense. That's why he was walking like that.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a win over Ankalaev. I forgot about that.
Yeah, Ankalaev, Hill. That's what I'm saying. He's beaten the top of the spear, but he's also lost to some people that.
Yeah. The move to 85 was probably the right move for him.
Mm-hmm.
Badass fucking arm sleeve. Look at that.
Yeah, he has some of the best tattoos in the game.
Yeah. He's not walking around with the damage on his chest, looking like some 2-year-old.
The damage.
I love that guy, but damn, dude, that was terrible.
Darren Elkins, shout out.
Yeah.
Indiana.
Yeah. Paul Craig. If Bo Nickal wins, I bet you he's gonna try and get Trump to go into the cage with him. Bo Nickal's like the opposite of Colby Covington.
Wouldn't it be crazy if Paul Craig snapped his arm in front of Trump?
And then breaks it, so he rips it off his body, hands it to Trump.
Yeah. Jamal Hill 2.0.
Yeah, he's yeah.
I'm excited for this one though, man. There's not been a lot of hype. I don't know the last prospect that's had as much hype as Bo Nickal, man.
No, you know,
Henry Cejudo when he burst on the scene.
Yeah. Okay, why is there not the same amount of hype for like a Gable Stevenson?
I think it's because he hasn't really started in MMA.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I would be, you know, as compelled to see him debut as anybody, but
yeah.
I think it's going to be hard to get people to fight him outside of the UFC and pick up fights on the regional scene.
Yeah.
You know who I would have liked to see him fight is Robelis Despain. Robelis Despain can't stop a takedown from
anyone. No, he
can't. I mean, he was getting taken down by guys who were pitching for the Cincinnati Reds 4 years ago.
Yeah.
In Waldo Acosta.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think that would have been a good matchup maybe but I'd like to see him sign Gable Stevenson. That's for sure.
I think they will because he's training with John Jones a ton.
Mm-hmm. And I don't think he likes the WWE stuff as much. He's not really a talker. I think he's just kind of a freak of nature.
Why, if you're not a charismatic talker, why the hell would you bother going to pro wrestling?
Yeah.
If you can't talk, what do they call those guys who move around? Jobbers? You're going to be a freaking jobber.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the reason Kane didn't last, he's not a talker.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I mean? And physically, like, I mean, sure, he's broken as far as MMA goes, but he could have done something in pro wrestling. He lasted no time at all. He has no mic skills. You know what I mean? So like the days of having a manager in pro wrestling are kind of dying off.
Yeah.
Right. So like even Brock Lesnar started to learn how to talk.
He had a manager for a while.
Yeah, Paul Heyman was his manager for a long time.
Kane, funny enough, is the mayor of Knoxville, Tennessee.
Yes, he is. I remember. And he's been the mayor for a while. It's not new.
They should, you know what they should do, Eddie? Like, I'm just thinking of this. You know how they do the Manning cam in football? They should do a Trump and Elon cam and put them in the corner and just kind of see their reaction to the fight.
In the corner, put them in the corners of like opposite fighters.
No, just like put it in like the bottom corner of.
Oh, okay.
You know how like
when
Dean Thomas comes on and they put the little box up.
You know who loves to do that? PFL. They do the Habib cam.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do it like that, but for Trump and Elon. I'd rather see their reaction.
I wouldn't mind that. That'd be because I think half the time you see Trump on his phone and Elon would look like I don't know what I'm watching.
Yeah, it looks like he's thinking about rocket proportions and.
Yeah, and my theory about that guy, he's not really. And I'm not trying to offend nobody here. I don't think he's a genius because I think if he was a genius, he would have looked at Cybertruck and be like, no, right? But that's just me. But but I think he's just a solid businessman. I'll give him that. And if he's a smart guy, great, good for him. I don't hate on the guy. You know what I mean? Like I said, I make fun of everybody. Okay.
Yeah.
And so that makes people think. yeah. But it's the funny thing is everyone thinks because I make fun of certain people that I'm anti them. So I make Trump jokes all the time. And my friends that are like super like Trump supporters, they get mad at me. They go, "Oh, are you voting? Are you a Harris supporter?" No, I'm not. All right. But I think it's funny that you're pinning all your hopes and dreams on this old guy. Okay. And again, I'm joking. I don't care. And I'm like, you're just pinning all your hopes and dreams on some old fart who's just as old as the guy that you're trying to kick out and make fun of for being old. Like, that's what we're doing. And then my friends that were voting for the other side. I'm like, really? Come on, man. We can't get past the cackling. Like, let it go. And anyway, so everyone, no one can ever get a beat on like my political stance, and I like it that way.
That's good.
Because it makes me laugh. Like when people get mad.
Stay impartial, make fun of everybody.
That's exactly how it is. If you clown everybody, you're good. Here we go, round 1, and Paul Craig is ready. Look at him. Woo! All right to the middle. All right, Bo, what you got for us? All right, your homeboy's watching on the corner.
Bo pressing forward here.
Wide stance for Paul. Throw a leg. There you go. Throw a leg kick, though. I wouldn't mind seeing Craig, like, time a good, nice little uppercut and put Bo on notice. You know who I wish Paul Craig talked exactly like is, who's the guy that played Leonidas in 300?
Gerard Butler?
Yeah. If he could talk exactly Gerard Butler, he'd be perfect. Like, he's got the Scottish accent and everything, but he doesn't talk like him. Or if he talked like...
his accent is just so thick.
It is. No, Bo tries to overhand left. Paul.
Bo's looking a little sloppy here with the striking.
He's not a striker.
No, neither of these guys are. This is, what this kind of reminds me of stylistically?
Yeah.
I think these guys are a little bit better, but Ben Askren and Damian Maia, kind of just like two grapplers that aren't great strikers, but are going to be forced to based off the matchup.
Those are the matchups that make me laugh all the time.
Yeah.
But it has to be guys like Ben and like Damian Maia. Because neither one, first of all, Damian fell in love with his hands for a long time. And then he realized, I'm not a striker. I better chill the fuck out with that.
Yeah.
And then, but when those two fought each other, it was hilarious. Dude, this might stay standing the whole time. Bo didn't even shot in.
It will. Oh, big right hand from Bo.
Yep. Paul rolled with it.
Paul's significantly taller in there.
Yeah. Paul's almost laughing. Look, dude, Paul's almost laughing like he knows something Bo doesn't.
Paul's looking confident right now.
Yeah. Bo still hasn't shot in. He's a confident guy. I'm surprised he hasn't yet. Mom, Paul's spamming those high kicks.
Yep. High kick from Craig. He's trying to flick a jab out there.
Nice little sneaky left hook he landed on there off of Bo's kick attempt.
Feeling each other out here on the feet.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get any grappling until the next round or at the end of this round, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
The hell was that, Bo? Oh, big left hand for Bo. I don't know where it landed, but Paul didn't even back up.
Yeah, Paul walked right through it.
Dude, at this size, if Paul had really good striking, he'd be a scary dude.
He really would.
For all 85ers, oh, nice left hand for both guys. But if he had a high level striking at his size, at 85, he'd be a scary dude. He'd probably be a champion by now. You know whose chins I make fun of all the time is the Trump sons, because they don't have chins at all. And Donald Jr. tries to hide it with a beard, and I'm like, dude, you're doing a shit job of that.
Oh, Don Jr. Man,
his chin is hilarious. It looks like it regresses.
Don Jr. is Hunter Biden without a drug addiction.
Holy shit, that's so funny. Oh fuck.
But like he's
a
moron of the family,
Yeah.
But I like Eric. I think Eric's successful. He keeps himself well together and stuff like that. But
you know who I like? I liked Ivanka. I thought out of all the kids, she was the one that head on straight the most.
Yeah, I think so too.
And I think I'm apparently to stay the fuck out of the limelight. Smart enough to do that.
Yeah, Don's always doing interviews and stuff and making himself sound
weird. Just let your dad talk, bro. Your dad's a talker. You're not. Just let it go.
Yeah.
You got to hand it to Donald Trump. The funny thing about Donald Trump winning is, Paul Craig keeps trying to sneak in there to throw a big right hand. Oh, he's getting Bo on the fence here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Bo knows he's on the fence.
Bo's looking uncomfortable right now.
He's not liking it. He's gonna force a shot. He's got big left hand for Bo. Nicely done.
Oh, it was.
Oh, he's spamming the hell out of his overhand left. Hey, he's a wrestler through and through, bro.
He faked the takedown attempt there and went with the left hand.
Well, that's the wrestler thing in MMA, right? Oh, big right hand. He's throwing heat. That's the thing about wrestlers, right? You need a double leg and your overhand. Good to go. It got Tyron Woodley a fucking title.
Yep, literally.
Serious.
Got Johnny Hendricks pretty close to one too.
Johnny should have been a champion. I don't give a shit what anyone says. He beat GSP. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
That fight still annoys me sometimes when it pops up on my UFC fight pass.
He ended up winning it against Lawler in a split decision, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Lawler beat him back and went on that run.
Dude, Lawler was such a badass.
Fuck.
Round
Those 3 fights where he won 3 Fight of the Years in a row. 15, 16, 17. That was
No, I'm saying no. The funny thing that makes me laugh about Donald Trump is that he got made fun of for I think Obama made fun of him at a journalist at that end of the year journalist dinner or whatever. And Donald Trump, you could just tell Donald Trump was probably like, you know what, motherfucker, I'm gonna take your job now. And then he did it twice.
Oh yeah, that clip. Yes,
he did it twice. Yeah. I'm like, yo,
he's the guy you just don't talk shit to because he's gonna take it way too personal and
yeah. Dude, he'll spend whatever money he has to do, whatever he has to do to just shove it in your face. And that's what makes me laugh about him becoming president twice. I'm like, hey, you can hate him all you want to. You got to recognize that man did what he said he was going to do.
Yep.
And whether that's scary to you or not,
what is Paul saying here in the corner? He looks
pissed.
He's pretty animated.
Yeah, he was pissed. I'm not sure what he was saying.
A lot of celebrities there tonight.
Yeah. Ton. Well, I mean, Donald Trump.
Yep.
It's a place to be seen. It's like going to a Laker game.
Miles Teller was there.
You're a Bulls fan?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. To this day, the only player that breaks my heart is Derrick Rose.
That was a tough one. I had his shoes right when they came out too.
Me too, dude. I got that pair, dude. I was like, ooh, I played in them. I didn't give a shit.
Yeah, they were good playing shoes.
Fuck it, dude. Those I was playing real well in that, right? And anyway, but it kills me because he's talking shit to Bo. Like, what are we doing, motherfucker? Let's go. He's Nick Diaz, ain't Bo Nickal. Shout out to Nick Diaz. I hope you're getting some help, bro. I hope you're getting some help. Nick Diaz pulled out of his fight.
I saw that. You think it had anything to do with that video that was circulating online?
1,000%. There's no way anyone in his camp or in the UFC's camp saw it and was like, yeah, he's okay. No.
Yeah.
He's not okay. What the fuck? I don't know what's going on with that dude, but he's taking a lot of shots to the head. He's, whatever he's got going on in his personal life. Like, there's always been a lot of questions about Nick Diaz as Paul Craig's putting pressure on Bo Nickal and kind of still talking shit to him.
If him and his brother came out with a podcast, it'd be the biggest podcast in MMA. I don't know. I don't know if that's something they necessarily want to do, but they could literally just sit around and smoke on a podcast like Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes. Yeah. Okay. If you can name 2 NBA players who you'd be like, they'll never do fucking media, it's fucking Matt Barnes, Steven Jackson. And those guys have the biggest podcast in basketball. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think the Diaz brothers, if you put a decent talker with them and stuff, it'd be good. Yeah.
You would need the right host.
Yeah,
you would. One. Call me. I got you. But you need the right host to be able to, big overhand right from Bo Nickal.
Yeah, it was. Paul back with a straight right.
Dude, there is no grappling whatsoever. Oh shit.
No.
Do you know what? Paul Craig is solid combos, 1-2s, ending with the kicks. I'm a big fan of ending your combos with kicks because you hide the kick behind the punches. You know what I mean? It works really well, especially against a guy that doesn't really strike well like Bo Nickal. Yeah, I do know if they got the Diaz brothers in there, that'd be wild. The stories those two could probably tell.
Yeah,
it'd be crazy. You have to get him in like really stoned though, because Nick Diaz gets in a bad mood real quick. He does, man. He's my favorite fighter of all time, is Nick Diaz. Like my top 3: Nick Diaz, Cain Velasquez, and Jose Aldo, and then Nate Diaz. So when like Nick officially retires and Nate officially retires, then I have no and Jose retires, I have no emotional connection to any fighters.
Yeah, that's kind of how I am. I grew up, I loved Silva and Robbie Lawler and Velasquez, and you just watch your heroes just die off in the sport. It's kind of crazy.
Well, that's like seeing Cain get as Bo's trying, dude. Bo's putting pressure on him. He's trying to land on the body.
Oh, he almost ran into an elbow from Craig.
Almost. That would have cut him wide open too. Yeah, dude. Like you see your heroes, like you said, you see your heroes fall and all that, and I just get annoyed when it's like they get people start calling them washed. I'm like, you motherfuckers y'all didn't even get to the point where you could be called washed. How about you shut the fuck up? Like,
yeah,
that bothers me, man. Like, have respect for these guys. And
it's different in this sport than other sports. Like, when you're a Larry Bird fan and he's having back issues in the 90s, yeah, that's terrible to watch. But you're not. It's not like when you're watching Robbie Lawler get flatlined 3 times in a row, and
Dude, most savage photo I've ever seen. Big left hands and big left hand for Bo, and then Paul gave it to him. My favorite visual photo ever. End of the 4th round. Rory
McDonald, Robbie Lawler too.
Yeah. Standing in front of each other. Big John's trying to get him to go back to the corners. They're like, "Fuck you, bro. We're standing at each other till
greatest fight of all time."
They wasted half their fucking break to stare at each other, and it was so crazy.
There's so much blood in that fight, man. I just watched that, and then I watched the fights today, and it's like, man, what happened? But
it's not the same.
Yeah.
We haven't had like a drag out, someone might die war in years. Not that we want to see someone die in the cage, but still.
No. But that's what we watch for. You watch for the highest level of competition and people to push each other to places you don't see in other sports.
Nice body kick from Paul Craig. I think he caught a bit of an elbow there, but if you've ever caught one of those body kicks with your elbow on the way, that shit still hurts.
Bo's feinting a jab, not really committing to it.
Big right hand for Bo, and he eats one too. Oh, big left hand for Bo as the round ends. I don't know how to score this one, dude.
I think Bo's winning based on pressure and but he's only throwing one punch at a time.
Yeah, there's no combos out of him. Paul Craig's putting together some combos. He looks like he's confident, like he thinks he's winning. We'll see, though. Let's see.
Man, somebody should shoot a takedown here. These guys are so good on the ground. I just can't believe that we're not going to see any grappling whatsoever.
I think eventually we'll see Bo go for one. I don't think they want to see Bo take too many shots like that. I mean, Matt Brown.
If I'm Paul's coaches, I'd tell him, maybe try and surprise him.
Guard, shit.
We've seen John Jones get taken down by guys like Alexander Gustafsson. Same with DC. Sometimes when you're not expecting it, you can land one. But
dude, that what was the other one you named? You named the Gustafsson. Gustafsson takedown was wild. I remember when he did that, I was like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
I still think he won that fight.
Both of those fights were close. Him and even the DC fight. I went and watched that back a couple months ago.
Yeah.
That was an underrated fight people forgot about.
Yeah, I just think I really do believe Gus beat John Jones that night. He should have been the champion.
Yeah.
He got robbed. On that bullshit where everyone's like, "Oh, if you want to be the champ, you got to beat the champ." Like, no, pitch. Your job is to be a judge. And
he certainly, and people think that Dominic Reyes got robbed, but Alexander Gustafsson damaged Jones significantly more in that fight.
Oh, big overhand right from Bo Nickal. Paul ate it with sauce, and he was like, "Yeah, cool, that's cute." Jesus.
Aaron Bronstetter's got 2018 for Bo.
Aaron was getting so much shit last week for some of his scores on Twitter. I like Aaron. I've only talked to him like once or twice, but in person. But he's a nice guy. But it just makes me fucking laugh. People go at him, and then he responds to these people. I'm like, why would you do that? Just let him scream at the ether. Who cares? Oh, what's up, my brother Otis in the house? It's close fight. Yeah. Who do you have, Otis? Who's winning this to you? Because I'm thinking Bo as well, but who knows, man? Viviana just took
with a high kick.
Yeah, Viviana just beat Silva, and no one's agreeing with that. So what is going on? I think Bo's controller. Bo's controller just disconnected. It's like when your PS5 controller runs out of battery. It's like, please reconnect controller.
Plug it back in. Plug it back in.
Yeah. All right, American Warfighter says Craig.
Let's get some grappling here, boys. Come on.
Get a takedown. We're third round. Maybe do something. Come on now. Ooh, Paul Craig with a nasty body kick there. This is gonna sound bad, but this is like the level of striking you see at like a co-main event at LFA. Shout out LFA. I love LFA. Okay,
like a regional Golden Glove smoker.
Pretty much. That's kind of like the level. And honestly, they honestly showed a bit here, but they're not strikers. Clearly,
no, they're not.
I wouldn't mind Paul Craig pulling guard here.
Yeah, some grappling. I mean, man, I'd like to see it at some point here.
Yeah. The head kick
after Maya fight that we were talking about ended in submission.
Yeah. Dude, I was just about to say Paul Craig has got the head kick is right there. It has not gone to the ground yet there. Not as of yet. And we're 2:33 left in the fight.
0 attempted takedowns from either fighter.
And Bo will get it. Bo will get the takedown, and a lot of it has to do with Paul Craig going, yeah, take me down. I don't give a shit. I got taken down one time in a I was out of town. I think I was in. Ooh, big overhand left for Bo. Nicely done. I did a drop in Denver, and I got taken down, and somehow in a gi I got double legged, and my right leg got free, and I ended up catching an omoplata by accident. But we landed hard on the ground. I hurt the guy's shoulder. I felt so bad.
Ooh.
The head kick's still there for Paul if he wants to throw it, but he needs to throw a punch in front of it. Not just that. Christ, Craig. Throw the right hand and then the head kick. You got to hide the fucking head kick, bro. Like, if he throws a punch, Bo's, because he's not the highest level striker, he's going to try and block it with his hand. And he's not going to see the foot coming right behind it. It's still there. God damn it, Craig. Not that I'm rooting for anybody, folks. I just like to see guys try some of their shit. That's a little more set up.
Oh.
Yeah, it was there.
Didn't really set it up though, kind of like you were saying, just
yeah, I mean, when it comes to this, like that power shot head kick is gonna be there. Who we got in Y with a minute left?
I got Bo 2-0, and it looks like he's heading this one as well.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be Bo, just off of activity, honestly. Although the numbers are pretty damn close.
Do you think the crowd's booing at all?
I would say no because it's Bo. Oh, nicely handled the body.
Man, Bo's landed flush at times, but it doesn't seem like he's got the power that's...
He does. I think he's coming off that Woodburn fight thinking he has power. He really doesn't.
Yeah, that's...
Paul Craig's talking to him again like, let's go, bitch. Come, dude, just point to the ground, Paul. Dude, he's fucking with him.
Oh, my God.
I want to hang out with Paul Craig just one time. It's like, hey, man, can I get you a beer? And can I ask you just a few questions? Because holy shit. Yeah. All I hear in my head is Gerard Butler talking to Bo Nickal right now.
Yeah, Bo doesn't even understand a single thing Paul's saying anyway.
Not at all.
Oh, rocked him there.
Yep. All right.
Big exchanges as the bell sounds.
Yeah.
Bo Nickal 3-0 in my opinion.
I think what is this, Bo?
Oh, he's gonna the golf.
Hey, you better win if you just did that shit, dude. Oh, he loses right now. Oh, clown him forever. I'm thinking Bo.
Yeah,
probably 29-28 all the way. Call it a day. Talking to 47 cage side. Oh.
Oh, that's Vivek is behind them as well.
Who?
Vivek Ramaswamy.
Oh, yeah. That guy I forgot what he was saying. That made me think he was a moron. What was he saying? I forget what it was.
He's an interesting hairdo. It's
a weird hairdo. He's not at all trying to hide his receding hairline whatsoever.
Trump was kind of telling him, you're all right. I think he's kind of apologizing for his performance.
Oh, maybe.
Over there to Trump.
Maybe. I mean, they're supposed to be buddies and shit, so I guess I get that.
Yeah, I think they've golfed together.
Yeah, I mean, they've golfed together. They do all kinds of stuff. Like, the one thing Trump
Trump's got
likes.
some pretty badass golf courses.
I don't golf, so I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you.
He's got like 3 or 4 of them here in America, and then he's got some in Europe as well that are pretty highly rated.
I'll say this: he's got crazy real estate knowledge for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give that dude that credit for sure. But doing crowd work, gotcha. Sean Connery in shorts. Thank you. That's the other name I was thinking of, Sean Connery. I was going to say first 007. Who is that? Sean Connery. Oh, dude, Bo Nickal. If Paul Craig talked like Sean Connery, that'd be the best shit ever.
Bo landed 57% of his significant strikes. Paul, 29%.
Yeah, he's going to win. I'm going to say it's 29-28. It's all the cross. All right, 1 second. We'll be right back, folks. They are booing their asses off.
I knew that. I had a feeling.
Holy shit! Oh, the level of delusion Bo had right there in his post fight. Oh my god! He was like, "Well, I think it was a great performance. I'm hyped up," and the whole crowd goes like boos louder. No, bro, that was a trash ass performance, bro. You didn't do what you're supposed to be, like what you're known for. First of all, you did what you're not known for, and it was.
I would have liked to see some grappling there, but I thought it was smart that he maybe didn't go there because, like we were saying, it might be a 50-50 fight if it goes to the ground. But
yeah, but at least put yourself in some danger.
Yeah,
but you would think, but that's hilarious that he thinks like, he started naming Mighty Mouse, John Jones, yada also the guys like they've all gotten decisions. Yeah, and they got booed too, motherfucker. Like,
yeah, I mean, but what John didn't do is go to decisions against guys like Stephan Bonner and Vladimir Matyushenko and people that he was supposed to beat on his way up.
He was supposed to kill you. He did.
Yeah,
except for Anthony Smith, and I hold that one against him because I was there for that. I was really irritated. My wife got us tickets for my birthday, and it was so Nick Diaz was supposed to fight on that card, right? So you know how the UFC and will negotiate through the media for fights. Yeah, this would be Nick Diaz against Damian. It was supposed to be Nick Diaz against somebody, and so my wife, knowing that Nick's my favorite fighter of all time, co-main event time. Here we go. She got me tickets, right? And then it turns out Nick Diaz is like, dude, I never signed a fight. Fuck that. She got him early because she knows it's the best time to get cheaper. And so we went. It was like her and I went, and the co-main, Tyron Woodley. That's when Tyron Woodley. Kamaru fucked him up for 5 rounds and took his belt. And then Anthony Smith got kneed in the head, I think. It was a legal strike, and he could have been like, oh, I can't continue and walk away with the title, and he didn't.
Yeah, that was. I remember that one.
But
he could have done what Aljamain Sterling did against Peter Yan.
Right, and here's the thing. So, and we'll talk about that in a second. But that fight, John Jones had like 8 or 9 chances to finish, and he didn't. That's what pissed me off about John that night. I booed with everybody else. I was a fan that night. But the thing is this, and I want to know your thought on that, because Aljo did it. Right, and I do believe Aljo was messed up because it was a nasty knee, and it's like whoever was like, "Oh, that wasn't that bad." Please go get kneed by Petr Yan.
Yeah,
please go eat and knee like that.
Smith was kind of messed up in that one too.
And he was too, right? So everyone after Smith didn't do it, John and Cleveland was like, "Hey man, good man for not doing that. Good man for not doing that."
Yeah.
What? No, if I was Anthony Smith, I'd have been like, "Yeah, I can't continue." What you want to do, John? You hit me with an illegal strike. What the fuck is that?
That's a question I wish someone would ask Anthony Smith on his podcast with Bisping. Maybe after his career is over, he probably doesn't still want to think about it while he's competing. But if you could go back to that night, would you take the rematch with Jones and come in as a champion? He missed out on at least $1 million. I don't know if he wanted to take the beating against Jones again. That's probably played a lot into the decision, but
maybe, but again, I mean, it just makes me wonder because Aljo did it, but Aljo was definitely hurt, and I think Smith was hurt too.
Yeah.
And Smith took almost a full 5 minutes to recover, and he was like, "Yeah, I can keep going." And even John gave him props. But John gave him props, and I'm sitting there going like, "Nah, dude, you a sucker," because you could have walked away and made a bunch of fucking money.
That's what I'm saying. He had a decision financially. You had the opportunity, but then his nickname is Lionheart, and he always
So what I'd give Anthony Smith props on for sure on that is that he did that because he lived up to his own character. He was like, hey, if that was his choice at the moment, great, I'm gonna stand by it. Let's do it, right? I give him props for that. But it's just like, man, you just and he lives with that. He's not mad at it, and honestly, he's doing just fine. You have a solid contract, and he does all the analyst work on the side.
He's got a good podcast.
And everything. I mean, he's doing fine. So it's not like he missed out on too much, but you just wonder what would have happened. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And then, and then the funny thing is that would have been the second DQ, more likely.
If Jones had,
yeah. That first one shouldn't count.
No, it shouldn't. No, it shouldn't.
John Jones should be undefeated. In my mind, he is undefeated. So
yeah.
American Warfighter says Smith is a man, not Amanda. Aljamain? Yeah. John ducking. Oh, is he ducking Tom? I think he's setting up a fight. I don't think he's ducking. I think he's setting up a fight. He's setting up 2 fights at once. Alex Pereira and Tom Aspinall. Because now, no matter which one is next, he's going to make a killing on because everyone's going to tune in. Everyone's going to tune in to see Pereira, John Jones, 2 of the biggest killers in the sport.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone's going to tune in to see, why is John Jones ducking Tom Aspinall? Tom Aspinall that good? Yes, he is. No, he's not. Boom, boom, boom. Bunch of pay-per-view fights. Like
everybody's going to be waiting to see what John says after the win tonight, if he gets the win.
Exactly. Me too. Let the hype build. That's what it is. He's selling both fights at once because he's a smart motherfucker. All right. He might not be the greatest person on the planet. All right. But he's been around for such a long time. He knows how this business works. He knows how to build fights. You know what I'm saying? And Tom doesn't. Tom's doing what he thinks he's supposed to do. But honestly, he's getting played like John Jones wants him to play. Like John Jones is going to play him like a puppet. He's playing him like a puppet because no matter what John Jones says, Tom is responding now.
Yeah.
Right. And it's working right into John's hands. And honestly, into both their hands. They're both going to get good money out of this fight. So I think tonight, should John Jones win, because I think there's a decent chance Stipe does, but should John Jones win, we're going to get one of 2 things. We're going to get one, all right, Tom, fuck it. I'm ready to kick your ass. I'm sick of hearing about you this fight. Or he's going to piss him off more and be like, boy, Tom, where you at, right? It's going to be one of those 2, I think. And it'll still continue to build up the Tom Aspinall thing, right? Like even that, you saw that thing where John Jones walked out of John Jones should retire, says Otis. I wouldn't be mad if he did. Shit. But you see that thing where he walked out of a TNT interview?
I did. He didn't want to talk to Adam Catterall from TNT UK there.
Yeah, he went to go talk to the US TNT. So he still did a TNT interview. So I saw that and I was like, I get what he's doing, but I feel like he did that on purpose.
He definitely did. He knew he was going to get asked about Tom.
Well, no. Forget the questions about Tom. I think he did that because he said it's going to be an Aspinall Fest, and that got quoted everywhere. And the duck calls got even louder. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I mean, people showed up to the press conference yesterday or on Thursday in duck suits. That shit was hilarious, right? And so, Robbie Lawler in the corner of Mike Chandler.
There we go. All right, I need to. I actually have to get that article out for Bo and them. So I'll see you guys. Hopefully these fights are pretty good, and I'll try and get back on here before the main event.
Well, you got the link, man. Go ahead when you're free whenever.
Yes, sir. Thanks, Eddie.
Thanks,
good chatting with you as always, man.
Always, bro. Have a good one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Michael Chandler stepping into the whatever they're calling this zone right here. Interesting fight or interesting night so far on the fight end. Anyway, it made me laugh that Bo Nickal was all like trying to like justify his performance. Like, no, dude, like just own it. It's okay. Michael Chandler's made his way into the octagon, stomping around, walking around to the middle of it, smelling the smells. He should have already been in here against Conor McGregor. Hasn't done it just yet. I should probably tweet that we're on co-main event time. 10 p.m. on the West Coast, man, or in Arizona. It's a possible title shot on line here. So. All right. Here comes Charles Oliveira. $9 p.m. Oh, there you go. The only Mike fight this week was shit. I didn't get to get Brett's thought on Mike Tyson. All right, folks, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna take myself off the screen. I'm not even gonna put my my little video on real quick. I'm gonna take myself off the screen. This will still be on here, but I'll be back in literally 2 seconds. I gotta go get my coffee. All right, back at it. Sorry, folks. All right. I had to get my coffee. Black Rifle Coffee Company, veteran founded. Shout out Black Rifle Coffee. I drink y'all shit every fight night. You should definitely sponsor Cageside Press. All right. All right. Scripted as hell. You don't look that good at any age without training. You're talking Tyson Paul. I thought it looked terrible in terms of like Mike didn't look good at all. First of all, Mike came in. I don't know if you saw when he was walking out. He slipped, first of all. Okay. He like slipped. He almost ate it on the walkout. Serrano absolutely got robbed. All right. First of all, those headbutts to me were not, I think the one that cut it wasn't intentional. They both tucked their heads in and through, right? That being said, I still think she won. even after that, I still think she won the fight. Even if they hadn't taken the point away from Katie, which they did, but I still think Toronto won the fight, and that was one of two good matches the entire night. That fight and the Ramos Barrios fight, that was a good one. So yeah, Tyson. Yeah, the only thing about it is Taylor was head heavy. That's it. That's her thing, though. That's always how she's always been that way. Not to mention, Serrano came up 2, 3 weight classes. I'm not surprised it went like that. You know, she got a little bullied. I want to see it. I want to see her get one more shot at Taylor, honestly. As Bruce Buffer introduces the fighters here. Man, crazy. The stars came out for this one. Not crazy. It's New York City. What do you expect? But yeah, no, I think the Tyson one was weird just because he had his knee. I think it was I can't remember which knee. I want to say it was his left knee, or one of them was wrapped, and one of them was wrapped, and like he almost tripped and ate it on the walkout. It was just, as soon as I saw that, I was like, nah. And then the first round, he looked solid, and then after that, he just looked like a 60-year-old man. So she's committed as hell. Oh, Serrano, yeah. Announcing Charles Oliveira. Don't mind me, folks. Just making graphics. Announcing Michael Chandler. My bad. I want to see what Michael Chandler looks like. Was like 2 or 3 years off. Hadn't fought forever. He's well rested. He's trained. And this one, I like Charles. I like Charles in this one because Charles has been out for a while too. So, and he's got a lot. In my opinion, he's got a lot more ways to win. But you cannot overlook Chandler's not only his wrestling, but also his power. I mean, you saw that front kick he landed on Tony Ferguson that was winning the fight. I mean, that picture that they take of when the foot hits and his face, like his skin leaves his skeleton, or his skull, like that was nasty. But no, Chandler has crazy power. What I want to see is what improvements he's made in the year or two or whatever it's been since he's been gone training for Conor, because this is definitely not Conor McGregor. Like, he's got to worry about more than just striking in this one. But yeah, Team Chandler, there you go, dude. That's why it's like a hard one to pick, dude. They're both crazy. They are fun guys to watch separately, and together it's going to be even more fun. So here we go. Round 1. Brooklyn's probably my favorite ring girl. Thick in all the right places. Here we go. Round 1. No blonde. We're going full. It's white, looking like Storm from X-Men. Charles Oliveira got a hand. Little high five, and we're off. Chandler with the feints. Oliveira super calm here. Front kick. Little front kick up top. Michael Chandler parries it. Chandler, a lot of feints here, a lot of trying to make Oliveira think a bit. Oliveira's taking his time, just trying to gauge the reactions. Right hand comes over the top. Michael Chandler keeps pulling up his shorts. You are not wrong, my friend. You are not wrong. They spent the money in the right place. Little jab out there for Chandler. Oliveira just to come up with the combo. Nothing there. Now, remind me if I'm wrong, or correct me if I'm wrong. But remind me, in the first fight, Chandler was winning for quite a while till he got caught, right? Because I can't remember off the top of my head. It's been so many fights. They're replaying the right hand from Charles, but that didn't really land that heavy. I don't know what the problem is there. Oh, it was an eye poke. Okay. A lot of pressure from Charles, and it's super calm pressure. Nice jab from Chandler, but then he eats a right hand. Right hand to the body from Chandler. Chandler using a lot more energy here. Charles Oliveira goes to the single leg, puts Michael Chandler on the fence, almost gets a takedown. Oliveira lifts the leg as high. Oh my God, super athletic from Michael Chandler, but he ends up on bottom with Oliveira sitting on top of him. Yeah. Okay, I remember that. Yeah. Oliveira on top this is a pretzel position here, but neither guy really in a ton of danger here. But if Oliveira gets his left hand free, there's a reason Michael Chandler's hanging on there like a motherfucker. He gets that left hand free, and not only can strikes come down, but Oliveira has a lot of options from here. And Oliveira, again, taking his time, being patient. I mean, both arms are controlled. I wonder if Mike's just going to hang on to him as long as he can, maybe get a stand-up from the ref. That's no nonsense Keith Peterson, so he might do it. Here we go. Left hand is free. And Charles Oliveira, very calmly looking for a spot to land a hammer. I wonder if he's flexible enough to land a 12-6 elbow from here. I don't think he is, especially with the right hand still controlled by Chandler's legs. Chandler just hanging on to him, waiting for a ref stand-up. Because there's nothing here Chandler can really do that he's trying to. There we go. Here comes Charles. Oh, yeah. Charles Oliveira could take him and Max Holloway could take a lot of damage. But Charles Oliveira could take a shot. Charles about to get that right hand free. Yep. I think Michael Chandler screwed up doing this. And I use up a lot of energy, use up a lot of strength. His legs and arms are going to be a little burnt out. Because, like, the reason that Oliveira got his arms free is because he got tired. Michael Chandler got tired. And he's just very slowly and methodically, moving whatever limbs he needs to move. I don't know what the hell Chandler's trying to do here. Minute 43 left in the round. It's a 5-round fight, Mike. I want to get off your ass. Michael Chandler just sitting there. And Keith Peterson's like, nah, bro. You put yourself in. We're not just going to stand up here. All right, here we go. Charles is going to try and get that right leg free. And he's going to slip that left leg through. Somewhat athletic move. And now Michael Chandler locks it back down. Short right hand from Mike off his back. Oliveira rubbing his face right on Mike's face. That's just hilarious. Dan Hooker's not human. Those fucking Aussies / New Zealanders are nuts. This is a 5-round fight. 55 seconds left in the first round. We've been in this position for like 3 minutes, 2 minutes, whatever it's been. It's a lot of strength being used by Mike Chandler. Not that he doesn't have it, but eventually your muscles burn. This really should be a 3-round fight, but whatever. There's a couple of those lined to the back of the head, but, what are you going to do? Nice shot there from Charles. I can't tell if he got his legs out of the way, though. Now Keith Peterson's like, hey. Charles Oliveira getting warned about fingers in the eye and shit. Still got his legs. I mean, he's still got his legs in the spot, but I mean, Oliveira's on top. He's the one landing more shots than Chandler here, and it's clear Chandler just wants to get it stood up. Can't imagine he trained like this for McGregor. Holy shit! All right, first round goes to Charles Oliveira, I think. Oh, that's interesting. Let's see. Not gonna lie, those 2-minute rounds are exciting. On boxing last night. We have a lot less time to do anything, so you got to make your mark off the rip. So yeah, I think it's a lot of things. A lot of people were hoping that would help Mike Tyson out. Jake Noker in the arena now watching Coleman in Maine. For those that don't know, at UFC events, you're media. So like when I'm there, when anyone on our team is there, customary that they hold the third fighter. So right now they're going to hold Bo Nickal, right? So that way all the media can go out and watch the actual co-main and main event. And then you go back, they'll give you Bo Nickal, they'll give you the winner of this one, they'll give you the winner of the next one, and they'll also give you Dana White. Usually Dana comes in before everybody else, but because he wants to get the hell out of Dodge, go do business and shit. Solid chance. I think there's a solid chance they don't get Dana tonight. He's going to go hang out with Donald, but we'll see. All right, round 2, little high five. Charles Oliveira coming in with the front kicks. I don't think Chandler expected him to try and go for a takedown. Nice leg kick there from Michael Chandler, or from Charles Oliveira. Chandler now is looking for those kicks. He's a little more aggressive with the jab. It's Chandler and Charles. Another jab from Chandler that didn't land too well. Shot right hand to the body, tries to overhand left. Charles Oliveira shows the right hand. I don't think any of that landed like clean. I want to see. Ooh, nice right hand from Oliveira. And I don't think Chandler got hurt. I think Chandler bounced off the fence and almost fell down. Oliveira took advantage, got on him, looking for a takedown. Can't get him. Michael Chandler's okay here. Michael Chandler literally running from. Oh my God, I think he is hurt. Okay, Charles Oliveira is going off on Mike here on the fence. Yo, Mike, you probably should not have taken those 2 years off, bro. Dana about to blast at CIA Florida night is hilarious. I got the best blow. Comes from Colombia. Ooh, nice. Michael Chandler going in and close on Charles. Lucky from Chandler. Oliveira's coming forward, and Mike's about to start running again, like track star. He's a runner. She's a track star. That bullshit, that song. Big knee up the middle for Charles Oliveira. Nicely done. Chandler's not backing up, though. He needs to, big left hand for him. He needs to do something, start winning some rounds. Dude, Chandler is swinging nuclear weapons, and it's not landing. I mean, it's landing, but it's not doing much. Nice left hook there for Chandler. Oliveira definitely felt that. Dude, blast, double, and slam with Mike. Oliveira coming in, looking for a single. He gets like a takedown anyway. He gets him down in mount position. Oh, Mike. Oh, Mike, you're not about to get finished in front of Donnie, are you? Okay, no, that's not the Donnie side. If he gets taken down in front of Donald Trump and finished, that's gonna be kind of hilarious. That camera's right in his face. Jesus. Oh, Mike, you're in trouble, bro. Big elbow from Oliveira. I'm assuming Mike's gonna do the same thing in the first round. Big elbow for Charles Oliveira up top. I'm assuming Chandler's gonna do the same thing in the first round, just try to hold him down. Or maybe not, because it didn't work the first time. You might as well try to get off your ass here. Oliveira just looking for places to land elbows, and he's just landing. Taking his time, not in a hurry. This is not at all like that first fight. Little shots off his back there for Chandler. Oliveira with the shoulder pressure right on the chin. Mike's fine here. He's not hurt. He's not going to get finished right here. Now he's in trouble. Oliveira postures up, and he's looking for that 12-6. Now those slip elbows. Oliveira keeps getting his underhooks. But I mean, it's mostly because so Chandler's trying to do overhooks and try to like hug his arms to try to control him. And Oliveira's not letting him. He's like slipping his arms out and landing. Oh, he barely missed that elbow there. Jesus, that would have been a big cut. I can't imagine Mike Brown's what they train Michael Chandler. Okay, S mount, looking for the armbar. Nope, he doesn't go for it. Just postures and lands elbows. You know what happened? He used the S mount to trick Chandler into letting him go, so he had to defend right away. That was a weird fight with Anatoly. And he wanted the because it was just sloppy. It was sloppy, but it worked. And now he wants to fight Francis Ngannou. He's a big fucking dude though, Rugru. With one championship, losing MMA fighters left and right. I wouldn't think that dude would end up in the UFC, but who knows? All right, Chandler's put the pinky in the fence and Keith didn't say shit. Oh man, 17 seconds left in the round. It's gonna be 2-0 Oliveira. Dude, he's a big, strong ass dude. Mind you, Anatoly came in talking all kinds of shit. So he ate a lot of crow. 1 round over. Yep, 2 rounds up for Charles Oliveira. Who you got so far there? I'm gonna call you a war fighter. Who you got there? Or A-Dub. A-Dub, who you got there? Or what's your name? Let me know what you want me to call you. All right. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Got about 1,000 some people. Appreciate you guys. A lot of fun. If you want to put in a Russ. All right, Russ. Nice to meet you, man. I'm Eddie. You're going to leave a comment here. Me and Russ been going back and forth, man. I'll put your comment on the screen. I don't care. We have some fun talking back and forth. Dude, Michael Chandler's using all. Look how deezed out Mike is right now. He's deezed out, okay? He's using a lot of his strength. His muscles are full of acid. That minute break does a lot for you, but not enough. What's the line of John Jones? Oh, he's like, isn't he -6 something or other? Let's see. Jones Stipe. I think Jones is like a -600 something. It's something ridiculous. Let's see. As of 2 hours ago, somebody has him at -570. Stipe plus 460 somewhere else. I guess it depends on what books you look at. I'm not great. I wish Brett was still here to answer that question, honestly. All right, Mike Chandler. Now Mike's putting on some pressure. He's forcing Charles to be on the outside now. He's trying to line up that big overhand right. Nice little left check hooks there for Oliveira. Oliveira putting Mike on the fence here. Little body kick sends Mike backwards. Mike cannot afford to walk back. He cannot do that. He needs to walk forward and then throw heavy shit at this point. And Charles, you know why? Because then this happens. Charles Oliveira takes the initiative, pushes you forward, puts you on the fence, and he's going to get him down here in a minute or two. Nice right hand for Oliveira off the leg kick from Mike. That was actually a nice leg kick. The problem is he's not doing much with it. And it's all single shots from Mike Chandler. You can't be doing that against Charles Oliveira. You got to square something up. You got to either square up. Ooh, nice left hand from Mike. But Oliveira lands on him. Front kick to the body. Why are your hands down, Mike? Jesus. Oh. Dude, Mike's not okay. Something is up with the way he's moving laterally. It's just weird. Yeah, he's definitely getting desperate. Charles Oliveira. Oh, big uppercut for Charles Oliveira. Mike is on skates. He's hurt. He's definitely hurt right there. Oh, Chandler sees it. Or Oliveira sees it. He wants to finish. Mike trying to show that he's not hurt. He's definitely rocked right here. He's moving. Left hook for Mike. Yeah, dude. Charles Oliveira has like a sleeper build, dude. Like you would not think he'd be nice elbow for him there. You would not think he was some kind of crazy fighter with power. Uppercut. Charles Oliveira shoots. And can Mike stop this one? Dude, Mike looks like nearly depressed. He's grabbing the shit out of the fence. Come on, ref. Jesus. Okay, look how bad that was. He grabbed the hell out of the fence and he still got taken down. Mike is in trouble. Carlos is a murderer. Do not send him straight up to the top 5. Build that man up. But murderer. Not many people finish Neil Magny, especially not that way. Oliveira on the back has a body triangle and the hook on the left side here. What that does is leave Michael Chandler with one leg to try and push off and get to the other side. And so that's going to let Charles Oliveira start digging for the neck. No, Carlos is a murderer. That kid's a future. My favorite part about Carlos is he smokes cigarettes before and after the fight. That's like somebody's uncle. That's like your uncle that you didn't know that has like a nasty jab. He sits outside, smokes a cigarette. Someone starts to fight at the family barbecue, and he's just like, "All right, bitch, bow." Mike's getting desperate. Oh, elbows 12-6 elbows from Charles Oliveira landing on the dome. Minute 45. He's just peppering him, trying to get him softened up, looking for that neck. A lot of energy being used by Michael Chandler just to defend. The thing is this, you tell me what you think, Russ. Mike said media day, but he was doing interviews with UFC. There's media day interviews with the media, and there's UFC interviews. He was doing a UFC interview, I think. Or it might have been with Aaron Bronstead. I can't remember. Anyway, he said, once a quitter, always a quitter about Charles Oliveira. If Michael Chandler taps at all in this fight, he going to have to eat a full bowl of crow on that one. You can shut the hell up with that quitter shit. You cannot quit against the guy you just called a quitter. You just better off going to sleep, bro, if you get put in a choke. But right now he's defending really well. He's controlling the right hand. He is eating shots up top, no question about it. And that's going to help Oliveira find the submission. Michael Chandler gets his arm in the way right here. It's really hard to finish the choke right here like that, like an arm in, right? Okay, Oliveira on the chin. Can he Hamzat out this? Nice. Michael Chandler using that power correctly to get that out. Oh, Oliveira trying to switch the mount. Chandler does well to avoid it, but he's still in the back. 100,000%. Once a killer, always a killer. Exactly. Oliveira's looking over, smiling at somebody. I think the camera's there. Mike's laughing. Mike's like, God damn it. I like that Mike doesn't take himself too seriously. Mike gets on the stool. You remember, Russ, did you ever see Michael Chandler in Bellator? I forgot who he was fighting. I think it was it Brent Primus? I think it was Brent Primus. And it was for Mike's lightweight title. And he hurt his ankle and he goes to his corner, right? And the stool is there, and then they pull it, and Michael Chandler tries to sit down and he eats it. And like his ankle was just like wobbly as hell. He ended up losing that fight and losing his title, but he was nasty. Yeah. Michael Chandler in Bellator was just crazy good. Comes to the UFC, not as good, but he's marketed himself so well, you always think he's some kind of contender when he's really not. Like he's only won, 2 fights in the UFC? Let me find out for you. I might be wrong on that UFC record. 2-3. He's 2-3 in the UFC. It's not impressive, right? But he markets himself so well, right? Ooh, did he fight Bendo? Let's find out. In Bellator, I don't think so. Yeah, no. Yeah, he did. He beat Benson Henderson by ground and pound. Bellator 243. But that was, here comes Oliveira looking for a takedown. Chandler's like, no, you are not taking me down again. Nice little left hook there for Chandler. He did get blocked, but again, the power translates right through that. 2020, Benson Henderson. Then he comes into UFC, TKO's Dan Hooker at 257. That's that Poirier McGregor one. I think it's the one that McGregor, he knocked out McGregor. Poirier did. And then he lost to Charles Oliveira. He lost to Justin Gaethje, beat Tony Ferguson, and then lost to Dustin Poirier. Not a great record, but he's fighting all killers. It's not a bad idea for Mike Chandler. God, big left hook and then a right hand for Oliveira. Oh, flying knee for Oliveira. Michael Chandler fires back nuclear weapons, and Oliveira just stares at him, stays on him, teep kick to the body. Just landing shots on Mike Chandler. Chandler's throwing everything with everything he has, just trying to land like a finish, like a kill shot. Oliveira ducks, shoots him for a single leg, can't get it. They're clinching on the fence. Michael Chandler tries for a throw, can't get it either. And now Oliveira looking for the takedown, does, and now he's going to look for the back take, and he's going to get it eventually. Oh, his liver won't let him. Oh, man, I think his brain won't let him. I'll tell you my, since we're on the ground not doing shit, my theory on Conor McGregor is this. I think he could have fought Michael Chandler already. I think the UFC, knowing that their broadcast needs to be renegotiated here in 25, because it ends in 25, they have to negotiate a new deal. I think they're going to want a Conor McGregor fight in their pocket. So maybe they were like, hey, Conor, your foot still hurts, right? Or your toe still hurts, right? Oh, yeah, my toe, yeah. All right, let's just hold it. And Michael Chandler, who's been on the sidelines for so damn long that he's becoming irrelevant, probably saw his fight against Conor McGregor slipping. Now, this is not going to help. He loses this fight against Charles Oliveira. Conor's going to be like, nah, you lost already. I don't give a shit about you. Like, this might have been a bad decision for Mike Chandler, honestly. Charles Oliveira cranking it, getting him back down, got his hooks in, looking for the body triangle. Michael Chandler trying to block it. Doesn't really, and he doesn't. Yep. Body triangle mostly in for Charles Oliveira. Not in a great spot here. He wants this outside the leg, but we'll take it. He'll take it here. That's crazy. So I think this was going to happen. I think they're holding it for negotiations. I'm not mad at that. And Justin will take that fight. You know why? Because Justin's a savage. Dude, McGregor, yeah, that would be crazy. McGregor Gaethje would be insane. I was all about McGregor Holloway, but like for the BMF belt, but I don't know. I wouldn't be mad if they did it either. McGregor Holloway too. But after watching Holloway get crumpled by Topuria, that's a hard sell for me. Michael Chandler knows like it's just not good. Look at him. He's just like, yeah, well, this sucks. But it can make a good story if it comes back somehow. Down with that one. Okay. Mike's trying to shed these hooks somehow. All right, he lifts the right one. He's going to try and get to his feet. Oh, it doesn't work out. Charles already on the neck, working on the neck. Mike has to bail on the attempt to get to his feet to address the hands. He might power to his feet here. Not a great idea. Wearing a backpack. Oliveira on the chin. I'm going to try and power it here. Right on the, this hurts like a mother, dude. This hurts so bad. Mike's going to, it's slipping under too. Mike's doing well to address that hook arm. Good job. But he's just barely surviving. Look, with Topuria defends one more time, I'm not mad at the Islam fight if Islam retains against Arman. Which I honestly, I think a lot of people are giving Islam that win already. I don't think it's that simple. Arman Sarukian is a bad dude. Might be asshole, but he's a bad dude. 25 seconds in the fourth round. Hooks in still. I'm just going to ride this out for the rest of the round. Man, Mike's going to see the fifth round. You got to hand it to him. But now, again, just like I said, killer always a killer. Mike Chandler's been a killer, just not in the UFC. Been a killer in Bellator for sure. Does he have what it takes to find a finish here? As he looks at it at Robbie Lawler and goes, I don't know what the fuck to do here. I'll say this. If he can't stop Charles Oliveira from taking him down, what gives him the idea that he's going to stop Islam Makhachev from doing anything he wants to do? He ain't ready for Islam. Who's next for Topuria? Who are they saying? Oh, wow, fuck. Who are they saying? I know he wants to do it in Madrid. But who does he want? Fuck, I can't remember who they were talking about. My brain's so stuck on this one. I'll let you know here in a minute. I'm just trying to. Actually, I'll just pull up the rankings, and that is going to jog my memory here. Volkanovski. Why am I even thinking about it? Volkanovski. Why not? Yeah, Volk. Yeah, that'd be the guy. I think if you don't do Volk, it's got to be Diego Lopez. Because outside of that, there's not really anybody. I mean, some people say Movsar Evlev, and I'm like, Movsar doesn't deserve shit right now. All right, round 5, 4:50 left in the fight. Michael Chandler with the pressure again. He's gonna have to find a knockout. There's no other way. And he's gonna throw for it. And what he can't do is let Oliveira take him down. Left hand of the body. Oliveira's using that little jab kick to the lead leg pretty well here. Oliveira shoots, can't get it. He shot for way too far on that one. Nice right hand there for Charles. Chandler running out of time here. Dude, that little jab kick or teep kick, whatever you want to call it, oblique. It's not oblique because it wasn't oblique. Like that little kick they throw to the lead shin is pretty damn. Oh, big shots! Oh, big shots from Michael Chandler, and an eye poke, but it's probably from the fist. Oliveira backing up. Oliveira on the single leg. Oliveira to the ground. Michael Chandler on him. Michael Chandler takes top position. All right, this is Michael Chandler's chance. This is his only chance here. Big shot to the back of the fucking head. What are you doing, Keith? Dude, it was like 4 of those went to the back of the head. Oh, dude, Chandler might do it right here. Michael Chandler trying to land on the back here. Oh, Jesus. Charles Oliveira on his back. Charles Oliveira with a half guard. Just trying to hold Michael Chandler down, trying to recover. He needs to get out of this spot here, not let Chandler land on him. All right, Oliveira. He's still here. Body lock, left hands up top for Chandler. Little short rabbit shots. If he lets Chandler posture up here, he's in trouble. Chandler could pull this off. God, we are like 3 minutes away if Chandler pulls this off from some kind of motivational fucking speech in the post-fight. Nice shot up top for Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler has some life in him. Right hands. I can't imagine what the commentary's doing right now. Again, I'm watching on mute, so. And we're just hanging out here. Michael Chandler's letting Charles recover. What you gonna do? Robbie Lawler's screaming something. They're in Michael Chandler's corner screaming, I don't do something. Women's pound for pound. That's a tough one. I mean, it's hard to argue against Shevchenko, only because Whaley hasn't fought forever. You know what I mean? Waganovsky. That's funny. Chuwiwi. No, Chuwiwi won. He's coming off a win at Noche UFC. Michael Chandler let himself get controlled here. One arm in, one arm out. It's a day one jiu-jitsu shit. You don't do that. He's trying to sneak his right arm in. Does. Oliveira pushes him off and gets to his feet. Well done. Well done. Mike, that's how you do it. You get off your ass like that. All right, 149 left in this fight. And it's a nasty one now. Michael Chandler finally showed up. Left hand there for Oliveira. Oliveira's going to hit stick and move. Stick and move with both those overhands. Another big shot from Chandler could end this fight, man. Oliveira was rocked like shit before. Right hand for Charles. And Chandler's like, come on. Oliveira. And on the body lock, I'm behind. He's about to get this down. Trips Michael Chandler down. And Chandler has like, oh, God damn it, look on his face right here. Oh, easily 4-1 Charles. Easily 4-1 Charles. Coming up on a minute left in the fight. The dude back there with the weird, with the ponytail looking hair. Looking like, God damn it. Rutgers hat in the back. Look at that. Charles Oliveira just put him in the submission on the chin here. They try to make a quitter out of Mike, but Mike's not going to quit here. He's got 47 seconds left. He might as well go to decision. I mean, Mike's going to have to do something here now. It's going to be a get to his feet and land like a nuclear, like an Oppenheimer shot. He gets to his feet. Wearing Charles. Is he going to slam him like last time? Yep, he is. There he goes. At least he has a good sense of humor. Mike Chandler does. I guarantee Joe Rogan's laughing his ass off. He's going to do it again. Here we go again. He's going to do it one more time. Dude, Charles Oliveira is laughing. Like, come on, clown. This is not going to work. He's like, it didn't work. Is that a tap? Yeah, that's a fight. It wasn't a tap, but there you go. Charles Oliveira. Give that man a title shot after Armin gets it. I think the only thing I'm happy about is we're not going to get some fake ass like motivational speech from Chandler. I'm happy about that. I mean, I don't know if you guys saw that thing with where Michael Chandler was talking about, oh, my wife, this and that and the other. It's probably like 50, 45, whatever it is anyway. But we he's talking about like, oh, my wife, this and that. I had to apologize to my wife. It wasn't her fault. It sounded like he was like he had cheated. It's not like he didn't confirm anything. But what made me fucking laugh hard is that he did like a motivational speech about it. And I was like, God damn. Only Michael Chandler can make cheating a possible cheat. Oh, he did get injured. He got hurt in the fight. Okay. I mean, it's a fight, is what it is. Anyway, but he made that into a motivational speech. Like, no. It's funny as hell, but no. Man, that was the only chance that Michael Chandler had right there. Is landing that shot that hurt Charles and just didn't work out. All right, as soon as Buffer comes in to announce the decision, I'm gonna mute myself here for a minute and get you guys any details to give. That's hilarious. Charles looking back like, nah, bro, ain't gonna be no comeback. How's that not a tap? Like the okay, I know it's not a tap, but I'm surprised the ref didn't, like, ref, no nonsense, Keith Peterson then looking like, oh, it's a tap. I'll be doing that shit. All right, muting myself. Be right back. Yeah, of course, man. Thanks for hanging out, dude. It's a lot of fun. 1 second. Russ, were they booing? Because it sounded like they were booing, but my friend in the arena was saying that he didn't hear booing. So I heard booing when I unmuted it. Oh, here they're talking Michael Chandler. Give me 1 second. Michael Chandler got mic time anyway, which I get it. But he calls out Conor McGregor once again. So he wants Max Holloway for his BMF belt. Or he goes, Conor McGregor, if he has an order. It's basically the same spiel he's been doing, so they might as well. He beat the who's who for sure. Fedor is about the only name that comes close. Oh, WWE royalty, Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. Stephanie McMahon back in the day, like in the like 90s, smoke show. Tom Aspinall. Yeah, okay. He beat the who's who for sure. Fedor is about the only name that comes close in the GO competition. Can't hear anything. Yeah, okay, gotcha. I used to say UFC had fighters, probably had killers. Good way to put it. No, he bought the BMF belt. He bought a replica so he can carry it around and to like piss off Max Holloway. I don't know what it is. He thought that the BMF belt was going to be on the line at 308 initially, and then the UFC was like, no. So that's that. So he thinks he's a BMF. Whatever. John Jones warming up. So let me see your Stipe. Let's go Stipe. I mean, Jones is great, no denying, but lately, but I tune in to see him lose. So think about John Jones. Here's my question about John Jones, because we saw him against Cyril Gahn for a whole couple minutes, maybe. Right. And my problem with that, we didn't get to see the real, like a heavyweight John Jones. We don't know what he looks like as a heavyweight. He didn't take any big shots in that fight. So we don't know if he could take a shot like that from a heavyweight. We're going to find out tonight because Stipe will touch him. It might take a minute, but he'll touch him for sure. He'll land a shot on him. We're going to see what kind of shots John Jones can take. Stipe with that right hand is scary. You know what I mean? So we'll see. It just kind of depends, but we have not seen a real John Jones heavyweight fight. To me, this is John Jones legit UFC debut or heavyweight debut. To me, and we'll find out what he has as far as heavyweight goes. So, and then John Jones wins this. More than likely, we could see him against Tom Aspinall. Like, I don't see why not. Honestly, and I know a lot of people are like, oh, Tom's going to run, whoop his ass, run over him. I don't think so. No, I don't think he dug Francis. I think Francis left. Francis left. He got a better deal overall. You know what I mean? Like, Francis left the UFC because they want to get him to a contract, and they get all these guys with these contracts, right? That keep him under contract, and kind of keep him stuck in a way. Now that's just the way it is, right? The sport, right? But Francis put a giant spotlight on it because what did Francis do? Sign with PFL and did 2 boxing matches before he ever even fought MMA, and he won around at Renan Ferreira, which, by the way, I know no one knows, not like most people don't know about Renan Ferreira, but that guy's a legit monster. 6'8", giant dude, a lot of power, and he got caught by. I mean, to me, whoever landed a clean shot was probably gonna win that fight. You know what I mean? But anyway, if you look at what Francis would have done with UFC, right? The way the heavyweight division goes, okay. It's not. I mean, look at those names. It's not the most exciting division anymore, right? And so if he loses to John Jones, which is decent chance, then what, right? So he took a giant deal with the PFL. What the hell? Okay, hang on a second. DC is talking. That was kind of cool. Just had DC do the intro for this one, for the heavyweight fight. That's a guy that fought both men, lost to both men, beat Stipe once, but it's a guy that fought both men. He knows what these guys are about. He knows what it's like to be in there with them. So there's nobody better to get in there and talk about this fight than DC. It'll be interesting to see. I wonder, because John Jones said he wants to bury the hatchet with DC. I wonder if John Jones wins, if they send DC in there to talk to him instead of Joe. Like if DC is open to burying the hatchet. We'll see. Anyway. We need interpromotional fights. As much as I would like to see that, business-wise, it's never going to happen. You'll get it between the lower promotions, Ryzen, whatever, and Bellator do it. Actually, PFL and Ryzen do it. But I don't think we'll ever see UFC do it again, right? UFC did it with Pride back in the day. They let him borrow, Chuck Liddell. And, Pride, I mean, this is Dana making mistakes and learning on the go, right? And they got screwed out of things. I mean, when they bought Pride, all they ended up buying was like the library and a few, the name and a few things here and there. But all the contracts are bullshit, right? So they didn't even get those fighters. So the reason we're never going to get that, man, is we're especially not going to get John Jones in the UFC with Francis and PFL as fighting ever. Okay. Have you seen a lot of the shit that like Don Davis, PFL, co-founder, has been saying? Like, he just says wild shit that makes no sense, right? And Dana White's getting sick of it. He's not gonna. First of all, he was never gonna do it in the first place, but now he's definitely not gonna do it, right? And I mean, Dana came in and just anytime they ask him about Don Davis, he just shits on him constantly, like hard. And the thing is, Dana White's not really wrong about Don. Don shows his ass every time he tweets dumb shit. So, you know what I mean? So it's interesting. It's interesting for sure. Yeah, they're still showing. Funny thing is, Stipe, he beat Francis Ngannou once, right? So they got Nog, Shogun, Crow Cop, Rampage. Dude, they had Vanderlei. Like Pride had killers, like you said. Like UFC has fighters, Pride had killers. Vanderlei, dude. Whenever Vanderlei walked in the cage and they played that fucking stuff, for the name of the song is that technically song. He does this thing right here, dude. Whoever fought him was standing across from him in the ring, looked like they just knew they would lose. They knew this fight was lost already. You know what I'm saying? So Vanderlei was a scary dude, scary. Now once he came over to the UFC and started getting drug tested, things changed a little bit. I mean, look, Shogun. None of those guys were the same when they got to the UFC. You know what I mean? But those Pride days, like if whoever doesn't have UFC Fight Pass, if you want to watch some crazy fights, I think the Pride probably still on there, right? Go back and watch some Pride fights. Nick Diaz in Pride, Takanori Gomi in Pride, Don Fry. Who else was in Pride? I can't remember if Nate did. Vanderlei, Nogueira's, Crow Cop. It was a right foot hospital, left foot cemetery, or head kick, whatever. Shogun looked terrible in the UFC. And the first thing that happened when he came over, Igor, yeah. The first thing that happened when he came over was everyone with me started thinking like, oh, you were probably on roids, bro. You know who was nasty? All right, I'm going to watch the walkouts real quick, and then I'll get back to you. All right, be right back. Stipe walking out. Steve Miocic making his walk out to his usual MGK, whatever song that is, talking about Cleveland. Stipe usually walking the usual, hat backwards, just nice and chill, loosening up the neck and ready to go. Dude's all business. He walked in with a suit on. He was here for all business, all kinds of shit hanging on his neck. Those are is that a rosary? It's like a couple of them. Yeah. Anyway, but he came in a suit, ready to go. Stipe is a cool guy, honestly. He's like a chill dude, firefighter. Here on business, doing his thing. Last time we're gonna see him, though, for sure. I don't see him continuing win or lose. Jones is so long, he does that head leg trip. Dude, he's so good at that. Reaches down like this, right? There's like that little whatever. He's so good at it. Stipe can stop takedowns. He has stopped takedowns before. To me, it's can you get past the lure of John Jones? Right. Dominic Reyes got in there, not worried about the lure of John Jones. Almost beat him. Thiago Santos got in there, not worried about the lure and the aura of John Jones. Almost beat him. Arguably, both guys won those fights. Arguably. Gustafsson, same thing. DC in that first fight, same thing. And so, and I think Stipe is the kind of guy that could walk past the lure, right? And again, we haven't really seen John at a heavyweight. We just have not. We saw it for a minute and change, 2 minutes, whatever, however long that Cyril gone, whack guys. I mean, the dude tapped because he had no idea what was going on. I mean, it seemed like. Now he's going to take on a real heavyweight, not to mention a multiple-time heavyweight champion with the most defenses in heavyweight UFC heavyweight history. So, all right, here comes John Jones. I'm going to mute myself for a minute. Mute shot every time I mute. Good thing I don't mute that much. Jeez, I mute myself at the end of fights to get the scores and Arthur Jones and Chandler Jones and the and Bones' father, and I think his wife also all in attendance here tonight for John Jones. Yeah, dude. If you take good thing I don't mute that much. Shit. Honestly, this is the least that I've muted in a long time. Usually I mute. I got to go hit the bathroom. Whatever. I've done pretty good today. Anyway, main event time, folks. Johnny Bones Jones walked out to that many men wish death upon me. He should have just kept that one going. But he went. He's usually the champ is here. The guy yells the champ is here. Is that Diddy? Because it sounded like P. Diddy, which, whatever. Do your thing. God, John Jones. I remember when John Jones first got into the UFC, man. Like when John Jones first got into he looked like a baby. Now he's a grown-ass old man almost. Gordon Ryan in his corner. He's got Gordon Ryan's in his corner. That's fun. Gordon Ryan, Gibson, Greg Jackson. Dude, he's the greatest of all time. So, yeah. Stipe has a good life, bro. Solid individual repping, dude. Stipe is a good guy. Like if you wanted someone to be the face of your organization that has high character, Stipe is the kind of guy, and he's a cool guy. He's one of I mean, I don't know if you saw the video of him, the social media, the influencer girl, and Chris Weidman. He was joking around. Immediately, you're just like, that's the kind of guy you want to go have a beer with. So, all right, first look at John Jones walking in there as a heavyweight. Looks like he's in better shape than he was the first time. Like last time out, he just looked fat. Like he's still a little flabby, but he got some strength on him too. All right, here comes the cartwheel. Here we go. Saying what's up to Donald Trump. Man, 37-year-old John Jones against 42-year-old Stipe Miocic. Same height. 4.5 reach advantage. Jesus. And Jones is the longest reach in the UFC. Well, no shit, dude. God dang. Maybe you should have played basketball instead. Fuck. Actually, no, not 6'4". No. If he was like 6'8", sure. Yeah, Craig's a good dude. He's a fun guy. This could be potentially the last time we see either one of these guys. I don't think John Jones will retire. I think Steve will retire regardless. Excuse me. Derek clearly Sal Diamante and Chris Lee are the judges, so it could be some fuckery. Oh, I see Jocko Willink in the back. Kyler Murray. Cardinals quarterback. Go Cards. It's my team. 6-4 and leaders in the NFC West, baby. Probably not Super Bowl bound at all this year, but the improvements we've had, amazing. Oh man, it's just what's funny is everyone people talk about I get this I get goosebumps when I see Conor McGregor's walkout. I get goosebumps when I see so and so. John Jones stepping in the octagon to me is just like holy shit, here we go. No, Stipe will, not John Jones. Yeah, Jocko. Yeah, no, I think Stipe will retire regardless. I think John Jones will keep going. Although who knows? We'll see. But I think if Jones doesn't have this, I'm not sure what he has. Stipe doesn't have this. He's happy going home, being a firefighter, being a dad, being a husband, being a good guy. He's fine with that. But I think John Jones without fighting is, not great. We'll see. I'm not to talk the Chandler brother or the. If Stipe wins, I think he just drops the belt and leaves. Well, I don't know. Maybe he sticks around to get another, big ass payday. If let's say this fight is close and Stipe wins, the Jones rematch is there. I don't think we'll do it because people will be screaming about Tom. But I think maybe he takes on Tom. Who knows? But I'm picking John. But this is one of those fights I won't be mad if I'm wrong at all. I like seeing good stories and good people winning. So let's see how it goes. I'm not saying John Jones is bad, but we've seen his track record. And we've seen Stipe's lack of track record when it comes to being, off the outside of the cage incidents and shit. Stipe, most heavyweight defenses in UFC history. You know who Joey Diaz is? He's a comedian, really good friends with Joe Rogan. Joey Diaz says first time he talked about Stipe Miocic is his champion. He goes, so give him to Stiopic. Give him Stiopic. He's almost like throwing up, like he's almost like passing out from like how hard he's saying it. Get Stiopic. That immigrant mentality. Everyone's like, dude, he's from Cleveland. It made me laugh. But Stipe is as American as it gets. Honestly. Guys like him, Brian Stann should run for president. Honestly. If Brian Stann ran for president, I'd vote for him. The one guy I could see running for president and winning, Chael Sonnen. If Chael ran for president, I think he wins. He's just too entertaining, great talker, full of shit like everyone else in politics. Here we go. Who did we see injure their knee when they did that jump shit by the corner? All right, here we go. Will we get a fist bump here? Because Johnny Bones said this is personal. Stipe is here for business. Oh, handshake. There we go. All right, grown-ass man, grown man. John fighting is bad for opponents, good for the community. Joey Karate, yes, sir. Joey Karate. I miss those skits that he used to do when he was much younger, wearing like barely fitting the fucking gi or kimono. Have you had Happy Dad? I tried one the other day. I didn't care for it. Garage beer is all right. The Kelsey Brothers beer, that's all right. Here we go. Round one. John Jones with the pressure. Stipe working off the back. John Jones setting up a head kick already. Big left hand for John. Nothing. Right hand for Stipe. Nice. Stipe's moving. He's on his wheels. Nice teep kick for John. He's going to beat up the body first and then go up to the head. This is John Jones textbook. Nice little kick on the front on the leg for Stipe. Bourbon Guinness. There you go. I'm a big bourbon guy. 100%. What's your favorite bourbon? I like, what's the name of it? Shit. I can't think of a million things at once right now. Oh, nice inside leg kick for John. That's not something he does a lot of. Stipe just touches with leg kicks here. Stipe's trying to land that right hand. God, another nasty teep kick to the body from John. And Stipe feels that shit and tries to get something back here, tries to land something on him. Misses the right hand there. Booker's got it. Oh, what's the number? Oh, fuck. I can see the bottom of my head, but I can't remember the name. I'll try to figure it out in between rounds. Big. Oh, there's a head in our A. A head leg takedown you were talking about. He just got it. Ooh. John Jones on top. Landing massive elbows on top. And trying to get to side control. Stipe trying to get with the underhook here, trying to get to his feet. Eats another nasty left elbow. Ugh. Oh, man. Ooh. Stipe trying to land little shots from off his back. John Jones trying to land a nasty elbow up top. This is John Jones' game right here. Ooh. Buffalo Trace is mine. There we go. I like Buffalo Trace. I have plenty of makers. I love makers. Buffalo Trace I like. There's a few more that I like. I don't know if you know Bill Welker. His Instagram account is MMA on the Rocks. He's big in the bourbon. Big shots, elbows from John on top. Stipe's trying to hold him off here. Finds his way to his feet, but 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first round. He's in trouble. They are nasty elbows, dude. This fight might not get past the first round, dude. Holy shit, Stipe. Stipe looking for underhooks here. Find a way to his feet. Just pushing off of John, trying to keep his head safe. Nice little shot off his back for Stipe. John misses that elbow there. He got close, though. Big. That one landed like a motherfucker. God damn. Big elbows from John. Stipe bleeding out of his mouth. Bleeding out of somewhere. John trying to pin that right arm of Stipe's down. All right, Stipe working again on his knees here, but he can't. John flattens him out again. 2 minutes left in the round. Elbows, more elbows from John. All right. What do we learn right now? Oh, big elbows from John. Stipe just eating him, but he's not eating him like super clean. He's okay. He's still here. Herb Dean's definitely keeping an eye on Stipe here. He's eating shots, but he's not. He's defending still. All right, so John Jones is legit heavyweight. We just learned that right here. He's legit heavyweight. It's so weird to see Gordon Ryan in the corner. It's coming. He hasn't thrown any 12-6s yet. There it is. There's two of them. 2 12-6s right there. Dude, John is strong as shit. Look at the way he's just getting through Stipe like it's nothing. More shots from John. That's a 12-6. Jesus. That's not 12-6, but still a nasty elbow. God, Stipe gets his guard in. It's not going to help him. He's got to get to a hip and get the fuck out of dodge. God, John Jones is just a nasty. Ooh, elbow to the body. By the way, those fucking hurt like a bitch. Gotten hit with those in training before. Fuck that. Because we're idiots. We're young and we're idiots. John to his feet. Stipe trying to push him off. Try to upkick. Can't do it. Stipe almost goes inverted. John's not letting him that. He's not letting him off the hook at all. Gordon Ryan's yelling some kind of instructions to him. I don't know why. John's gonna try and slice them out. Stipe's defending with the left leg. John's turning to the right. Gonna find a way to elbows for John Jones. Fuck. Bones, man. Oh, he's got that left arm controlled. Now he's throwing some nasty elbows. He was trying to get a hold of that left arm of Stipe's with his legs. John looks like he might be pissed that he didn't finish that right there. God, Stipe's fucked up. Okay. All right. First round clearly with the John Jones. Jesus. Ooh. No shit. That's crazy. I went to I went to San Francisco fucking like 6-7 years ago when he still had his gym in San Francisco. Scrap Pack. It wasn't called a Scrap Pack, it was called something else. What was this gym called? El Nino Training Center. Jesus. And we had El Nino. When El Nino was in San Francisco, I went there on vacation. I actually got one of my friends over at Represent hooked it up, got me let them know that I was coming, and they got me in there to be able to train with those guys. It was fun as hell. Is it on 3rd Street now? Where's it? Oh, okay. I don't know. Round 2. Because Gilbert moved his gym. It used to be in Frisco. Now he moved it somewhere else. Or he closed it. I can't remember. He's doing a lot of more analyst work now. Right in the middle. The second John finds a way to get him back down, this is going to end here. I really don't think this is going to go past the second round if John gets him down. Oh, dude, John's already putting the hands out with his... Herb doesn't tell him shit. Dude, John's putting his hands out with his fingers all out. Jesus, nice uppercut for Stipe. Well done. John ain't going to do that again. It's always hard to land the same thing on John twice in the fight. I think DC was able to pull off those uppercuts, though. But the uppercuts work. His right hand's already ready to throw uppercut again for Stipe. Dude, I think Stipe is buying into the lure of John Jones now. You can respect him, but you don't have to give him that much respect. You got to throw on him, dude. Dude, Gilbert and Diego was insane. Gilbert in his prime, like he just came into the game a little too late. He was born a few years earlier, man. He would have been nasty. Stipe going for big shots in there. Right hand of the body for Stipe. God, just throw a nasty overhand, dude. Fuck it. All right. Oh, geez, I thought John was going to go for a shot there. Another fucking kick to the body. Stipe felt the shit out of that. Oh, excuse me. Stipe's compromised already. He might as well just throw some nuclear shit. Man, this 42-year-old Stipe, so hasn't fought in a while. Maybe Stipe gets his own takedown. Why not? Stipe's trying to do that parry to the jab. It didn't work out right there. Jones with the leg kicks. Left hand of the body from Jones. Stipe tries to go up top, misses everything. Nice little jab there for John. Stipe with the pressure. Yeah, who knows, man? I think Kane would have done well. Big knees at the middle for John. I think he would have. I think Kane would have. I think Kane would have won just based on where their primes were at that time. Like Kane doesn't fear anybody or didn't fear anybody, right? Nice fucking jab for John. His boxing's all right today. I just don't like he keeps sticking his fucking hand out with his fingers out. Oh, big right hand for Stipe. Well done. You gotta do that again. But John ate it like it was nothing. So yeah. Stipe looks fucking tired. But I think Kane's ability to wrestle, to throw pressure, put pressure on, throw volume and nasty volume to get back to his feet. I think back then it wouldn't have been good. I think this John Jones against Kane, I think it'd be different, but who knows, man? That's we'll leave that to UFC 5 and all the video games and the simulations and all kinds of stuff. Nice high kick from John. Even though he's slower at heavyweight, it's still like, oh, nice right hand from John. Even though it's heavyweight, he's slower. It's still like the question mark kick he just threw. Switch kick, whatever. It was nice. Inside leg kick for John. Trying the high kick again. It gets blocked. He set up the head kick. Oh, God. Right to the body. Now the head kick's wide open. He knows it, too. He's going to throw a head kick eventually. Probably land it, too. Stipe comes after him, and Jones turns and runs. Spinning back kick to the body from John. Stipe cannot get his back on the cage here. No way, not against John. 10 seconds left in the second round. I wonder if John will go for the head kick now. No, he's not in the same spot. Round over. Stipe's like, oh shit, yeah, this way. Yeah, I don't even know what a judge is, so I'm not even gonna bother judging who won what round or whatever. But better round for Stipe than that first one, obviously. Putting ice on his chest of John Jones. I don't think Stipe hit him there, but hey. I didn't mean gassed. I meant Stipe used a lot of energy in that first round being on his back, but he's 42. So now I'm saying he's like tired, but he used a lot of energy in that first round defending. And he's eating a lot of those teep kicks to the body. Oh, that hurt him. Yeah, Jones is going to attack the body a bunch today. Same thing that Stipe did at DC, by the way. Just a bunch of body shots and opened up the head for that right hand. That's how he beat. Look at his belly, dude. He's got bruises from the teep kicks. John Jones says those kicks to the body are not. Oh, who looks gassed? I say Stipe, if anybody. Nice jab from Jones. Another jab from Jones. We're at boxing now. Stipe's coming for it. Throwing on him. Another right hand. Dude, when John turns and runs away like that, he needs to rush him. Stipe is looking confused. Relax there, Hyun. Stipe looks confused when he wakes up in the morning to make eggs for breakfast, dog. Chill. Oh, nice jab for John. Oh, he looked for that. Okay, so Stipe wants to get in close on the uppercut. Dude, when he turns like that, you can't just let him reset. You got to go after him. Fuck. I mean, you might as well do something different. Everyone lets him just reset. Do something that no one else is doing. Now the teep kick to the body. Yeah, he does have spinning elbow. You're right. You're absolutely right. Inside leg kick for John. He lands it on everybody. He landed on Gustafson. That's how he fucking beat Gustafson in the first fight. Ooh, John wanted that overhand left. Didn't land. Right hand, though, lands. Leg kick for John. Double jabs. Left hand for John. Right hand for John. And Stipe's hurt. Stipe's hurt. Here comes John. Stipe fires back on him. Tries to clinch with him. John puts him on the fence. Underhook on the left side, I think, for John. I can't tell. Nope, no underhook. Underhook for Stipe on his right side. landing little shoulder shots, and that's about okay. All right. Stipe was hurt right there. He got rocked. His right orbital's fucked up too. John's a surgeon here. He's gonna figure it out. See, there's a head kick. He knows it's there. He's got to keep attacking the body. Another right hand for John. Stipe is barely throwing anything. Another body kick there for John. Dude, John is just surging right now. He's attacking everything. Like nothing is gonna feel normal for Stipe for a while. Like every part of his body is gonna hurt at the end of this shit. Jesus. 225 from the third round. Stipe tries to get in the right hand, then a left behind and nothing. Has John ever one-shot KO'd anybody? No, I don't think so. Well, I mean, the head kick on DC, but then he still finished it by KO. It's a good question. I'll look it up here after this round, if we get past this round. More pressure there for John. Now Stipe has his back on the fence. Not good. Ooh, nice left hand for John. John's jab is like sneaky tonight. Stipe don't see it coming. Might be because he's tired, beat up. John looked for a takedown. Nope. Stipe's like, fuck that. Let's see. Anybody? KO for DC no, not really. Oh, okay. Not really. No one hitter quitter for not in the UFC anyway. Yeah, no, it's all TKOs and stuff like that. Maybe, but not like one hitter quitter. No. Not like Overeem or Ubereem and Ngannou have had and Stipe has had. Oh God, big left hand for John. God, Stipe's face is wearing it. Nice left hand. I'll say this: when we make it to the fifth round, it's anybody's fight because we've seen so many times like champions are just dominating, and the challenger comes back with some nasty shit in the last round. I mean, Leon Edwards against Kamaru Usman. I was there for that one. And I was like, we all thought it was over, and then that left hand to the head kick, nasty. Oh, dude, Stipe's body's jacked because of those kicks. Spinning back kick, and he just dropped Stipe. Left hand, right hand, elbows. That's the fight. Johnny Bones. Only reason I'm not like freaking out right now is because I expected John Jones. Is he doing the Trump jack-off dance? He's doing the Trump jack-off dance. Who said that? It's like jerking off two giraffes at once. That's funny. You were there for me. Oh shit! No kidding. Sean Shark, you dead. I love that. It's funny. All right, Johnny Bones does it again, man. All right, get ready to take another shot, dog, because I gotta mute myself here in a minute when John gets the mic and get the decision and anything he has to say. Here's my prediction. John Jones calls out Tom Aspinall. My prediction. Might be wrong. Well, I mean, what we expected happened. Johnny Bones. I just want to see exactly what that spinning back kick to the body landed. Oh, yeah, right to the body. Crushed the shit out of Stipe. Stipe's going to be pissing blood for a minute. Again, John Bones Jones is a surgeon, folk. Surgeon. Okay. Nothing normal about John Jones. So that's a third round TKO. Well done. Yeah, get your shot ready there, Russ. When Lyoto would need. Oh. Lyoto was that dude too, man. Lyoto was that guy. Stipe or Dana White gonna talk to Stipe. Checking on him. All right, I'm gonna be myself here for a couple of minutes here. To go take your shot. Go take your shot, Russ. I'll be right back. It's gonna be a few minutes though, because I gotta hear all this stuff. All right, be right back. And they might give Stipe the mic too if he's gonna retire. Be right back. Have a good one, Russ. Thanks for hanging out, Doc. Appreciate you. I'll be right back. All right. Stipe Miocic retires. John Jones hands Donald Trump the heavyweight belt. This has been one big celebration for Donald Trump. Good for them, man. I don't care. So there you go. Stipe Miocic retires. He so John Jones. John Jones said, okay, so then, obviously Joe Rogan's gonna ask him. He was like, hey man, what's next? And he goes, all right, well, I decided maybe I won't retire. He goes, and I'm just negotiating a deal, but maybe we give the people what they want. And so Rogan goes, all right, is it John Jones or is it Alex Pereira? Like, who is it? And he goes, basically say, let's see what Uncle Dana and Uncle Hunter want. Dana's already said he wants Tom Aspinall. So what I think is going to happen, I think we're going to get Tommy. But just like I told you in the beginning, right? He was negotiating. It's all pumping up fights, selling fights, building up hype for his options. That's what literally the word he used was options in the octagon right now, talking to Rogan. He said, hey man, we got options. When you're a champion, when you're a guy like John Jones, when you're the greatest of all time, when you're that guy, you have the luxury of having options. He has options. Y'all, anyone get mad about Tom Aspinall? Fans can be mad about it all they want to. If he does a Pereira fight, y'all can't get mad. I mean, you can, but it won't matter, right? But I think it's gonna be Tom Aspinall. He's gonna shut everybody up, then maybe fight Alex Pereira. So that's crazy. 1 of 4 champions to defend a UFC title in 2 different divisions. Excuse me. It's pretty crazy. It's him, Pereira, BJ Penn. I can't remember. No, not BJ Penn. Not GSP. I can't remember. Off the top of my head, I can't remember who. It's been a long ass day. I've been on here for 3.5 hours, and then the prelims I did all. I've been doing it since like 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock Arizona time. It's 11:30. So, all right, let's recap this. So anyway, so John Jones is either gonna do, but yeah, I think Tom's great, but not John great. That's the thing. Is just everyone thinks that this Tom is automatically gonna beat him. No. I think John Jones wins that fight, but we'll see. I mean, maybe we'll see. We'll see. We'll see if we'll see. How about that? All right, let's go ahead and go over the entire card here. We'll wrap this up with a nice little bow so I can go to sleep. Yeah. Actually, no, I'm going to be on here. I'm going to be working for another 2-3 hours at least. We got Jake Noker still on site for Cageside Press, bringing you the best and greatest coverage coming out of MSG. We got Dana White still supposed to come to the press conference. Nickal, main event, Charles Oliveira, John Jones, maybe Stipe, doubt it, but maybe Stipe. We'll see. First fight of the night, Dorthan Moura gets a decision victory over Veronica Hardy. Then Oban Elliott with a nasty knockout of Brazil Hafez. And Oban Elliott, you can see him hopefully with a ranking soon. Ramiz Brahimaj with a knockout of Mickey Gall, which I think we all expected. Marcin Tybura TKO victory after rocking the shit out of the knees. David Onama took on a debutant and almost, well, the debutant put on a good performance. Let's put it that way. Jim Miller submission victory over Damon Jackson because Oliveira did not finish Michael Chandler. He is now the sole leader for submissions in the lightweight division. I think UFC history lightweight division. I can't remember. Marcus Miggy decision victory over Jonathan Martinez. And then obviously we have the walkout of Donald Trump. Then Marisa Ruffy defeats Jane Hamis Llontop by decision. Viviana Araújo, and the one that everyone's calling a robbery, beats Korean Silva, which I thought Korean Silva won that fight, whatever. Bo Nickal decision victory over Paul Craig. Charles Oliveira decisions Michael Chandler, and John Jones TKO victory. The greatest of all time beats the greatest heavyweight of all time. And so I think oh man, that's funny. So yeah, there you go. So Johnny Bone's not retiring. Stipe retires. Damon Jackson retires. Hell of an event tonight. Russ, what do you think? How'd you like 309? Because I thought it was great. It was a lot of fun from inside the cage to outside the cage, regardless of what your opinion is on political opinion. Like that still was like the whole show, outside and inside. So I thought it was great. Fun times overall. And yeah, let's look very quickly at what's coming up next here for the rest of this year. They have some fights coming up. I'll see if John Jones is going to come say hi to DC. I want to see. Is John going to come say hi to DC? That'd be interesting. Upcoming fights. UFC.com eating shit. I don't know. They need a better web experience. It's not working. All right, fuck it. Let me see if I can just pull it up on Google. There we go. All right. Next weekend, UFC Fight Night Macau. Piotr Jan against Davison Figueiredo. Figgy and Jan taking on a co-main event. Yan Xiaonan against Tabitha Ricci. Song Kenan against Muslim Sadikov. That card kicks off at, I believe, 2 a.m. I think 1 a.m. Pacific. I can't remember. And then the whole main card kicks off at 4 a.m. Like, that's going to be a rough one to stay up for. Then UFC 310 out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Main event, Alexander Pantoja against Kai Sakura in a massive fight for the flyweight division. Obviously it's a title fight. Co-main event, Shavkat Rakhmonov against Ian Machado Gary. Still no word on whether that's for an interim title or not, but I think it is 5 rounds. Then Cyril Gane, and so by the way, both guys are undefeated. Someone's getting their first one L. Cyril Gane against Alexander Volkov. Bryce Mitchell against Chrome Gracie. I think it's a great fight. And then Nate Landwehr against Duho Choi. And Vicente Luque is now facing Thema Garimbo because Nick Diaz is out of the fucking card. Then main event, UFC Tampa, December 14th, the last UFC of 2024. Let's see if UFC.com says it won't work now. Give me 1 second, guys. Nope, so it doesn't want to work. Last fight, last event of 2024. Jesus, Jones is screaming. He is hype. Sorry, UFC Tampa, December 14th. Colby Covington against Joaquin Buckley. Oh, here we go. Now it finally fucking work. Give me 1 second. I'll get you guys something better than my face. So now does Jones go for the greatest heavyweight of all time? I'm Uncle Trump all the way. There you go. Great turnout, great fights, great times. Yeah, it was great. It was a great night, and I appreciate hanging out, dude. Really do. I miss the beat. The beat is one of those guys that's so good. He could have kept going and decided, I want to be a doctor. Like that guy's living at peace. Because for him, not a lot of people get to do that in regular life. Much less in fight life. Jeez. All right. Figueiredo, Pantoja Sakura, Covington Buckley, and December 14th. And there's going to be a bunch of January shit. So they jump right to February, but there'll be plenty of January stuff. That Buckley Covington, the funny thing is Joaquin Buckley put out a video saying that he can't go with the Buck versus Cuck thing. That's kind of hilarious. He still could, just making fun of, Buck Covington. Then Riyadh, February 1st, Sydney, February 8th. That's UFC 312. And then Otorina, UFC London. January should have a bunch of things announced rather soon, just because it's pretty close. So yeah, there you go. All right, man. It's been a great night. A lot of fun tonight with you guys. Appreciate you guys. For my entire team at Cageside Press, Jake Noker still on location, still bringing you more. Hit subscribe, hit like, whatever you want to do. But there's still more stuff coming from MSG, from us. Shout out to everyone tuning in tonight. Shout out to Brett Cagle joining me earlier today. Shout out to Jay Anderson, our editor. Sean Bitter, Bryson Hester, Dylan Napoleon, Dylan Rush, Kate Morehouse, Jake Noker, like I said before. Mathis Desjardins, I forget how to say his last name. Sorry, Mathis. The whole French Canadian thing's kind of tripping me out as far as like saying your last name. Anyway, for the entire team, okay, Cageside Press. Hey man, appreciate you, Russ, and shout out to Russ for hanging out tonight, dude. You're dope as hell. I hope to see you next week. I might not do one next week because that's gonna be like a 4 a.m. thing, but I usually do this on usually every event. So hopefully I see you back here. For the entire team of Cageside Press, love the hell out of you guys. Appreciate you guys watching. Myself, the entire team, love you. Appreciate you guys. Good night. Catch you guys on the next one.